PPR. I expected that to be a
Sure,
full
but
100
it's like,
Thieves.
surely
but
I thought one person would be like, this is the bounce back for MIBR. Not one, maybe.
no.
No.
Okay, would I change any of my...
Everybody, regular season Cloud9,
wouldn't change.
Oxy in the form that he's in right now. Oxy is playing the best Valorant he has all year.
Give me the sell, though. Why do you
Vic.
think everyone went for Sen in this game?
Well, because Sen, like kind of what we were saying, they're like the de facto, well, it's not even de facto, they are the best team right now that we have in America.
In a leafless world.
On paper, yeah, in a world without Leaf. They are definitely the best team right now. I mean, I don't want to take that much from the Furia victory, honestly.
But they still looked so good. Like, even without that, they even switched roles, and it didn't affect them at all.
The role swap, it wasn't really tested by Furia.
Yeah, this is going to be the hardest game for Sen by far. It's
there should be like 2 C9s in there.
Yeah, it's the regular season merchants, guys.
Sen are going to win.
Going up against Sentinels, and we've got to start today's game because 4 of our teams are fighting to make it to playoffs, and every spot is still up for grabs. Champions on the line for Sentinels. If they win today, VCT America starts now.
I think they look pretty good. I mean, the last game I saw them play, they just dominated Furia in a similar fashion to us, so they look pretty strong.
Smokes on smokes, he's hiding inside. Complicated task. Bit of a puzzle to work out, but he's isolated it and found the kills he needs.
Sentinels always Sentinels. I think like they're always a top team. They're always going to be a team that's hard to beat.
Zekken gets himself in box and Verso has Arango deal with the threat for him. Now,
yeah, it was good.
No. Please, no.
I think it's definitely a big benefit that they have that long-term synergy and have been playing together as a full group for a long time. I think we have that kind of synergy as well. Even though we've only been together since the start of this year, I think we've really started to build the synergy between players and things are feeling a lot more natural. So I don't think it'll be too big of an advantage for us.
Today should be a good as
no matter who we play,
great
no
day
matter
today.
what time it is, I think
Sen,
we're always confident being
fun
this
day.
team.
I'm excited.
The earlier we do beat them, I feel like the more confident we'll be coming to playoffs. So it's definitely always good to beat a top team.
Good.
Riot Games Arena, give it up for your first team heading out to the stage. It's Sentinels!
Yeah, Sen, let's go. Ooh,
What
Sen.
a good team. I feel like they're going to be looking to kind of solidify their set plays and the way that they are. I feel like everything about them, their team play is so good, and they're looking to bring that to the energy on the stage today.
Fighting for a spot in Champions Paris today. If they win, would be another step closer to locking playoffs in Americas as well. Big stakes for the team that is trying to prove they are America's #1.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more of this John role swap. Honestly, that's what I'm looking at today. Him locking in on the Sentinel, but against a team that is really going to test the switch of the comps.
Lot changing for Sen, and an opponent that is always difficult in these situations. Cloud9 now walk into the stage, and you know what to expect. Excellency from this organization, always fantastic in the regular season, always bringing the best from any change that they make here, sticking to their Stage 1 roster and trying to make it back and right the wrongs of playoffs in Stage 1.
I feel like they're definitely bringing a new kind of form to this stage, making sure that they're bringing their best, staying together as a pack, making sure they're playing off of each other, and Cloud9 just has so much more to prove with the amount of potential that they have on this roster.
100%. I really am excited every time we watch them to see more from the Challengers players that they picked up. They got more of the low-key players from Challengers that were really good, but you kind of had to be a Challengers nerd to be hyped about them. They didn't get the big names coming up like other teams did. But we've seen Net, Vic, and Mitch with his resurgence in his career offer so much stability to this team.
They truly have. Cloud9 here. I think this is the game that would reset the stakes for them. They'd go from just like group stage merchants to a team that, hey, well, it is still groups, but that can beat those squads contesting for the best. Getting placed in a group with Sen and G2 is a tough one. And the map pool here, you're seeing some good stuff to start for Sen. picking up Lotus.
And now Sen, so far, they've played 5 different maps, and C9 have only played 3. They've been able to play Haven a couple times where they look really good, and we're going to see them on that again. Sen's Lotus was looking pretty nice. I think this is a map pool that can really give some back and forth, honestly, for both teams. It doesn't feel like it's really heavily in the direction of either of them.
There we go.
Yeah, I feel like the thing for C9 is a lot of the times they have been playing a lot as a pack, and I wonder if they're going to switch that up against Sentinels, because a lot of those timings that they do give to Zeppa to kind of lurk and find around has been the winning rounds for them. So Lotus is definitely one of those best maps to kind of play off timings, ping pong across the map. Make sure you're making pressure in one spot, but taking space on the other.
What do we make of Corrode if we get all the way there?
If we get all the way to Corrode,
that's gonna be fun.
You got some hot takes for that?
Anything you want to see from these teams filling out? Anything you think is great for their style?
Honestly, I think Oxy would go off on Corrode. Like on his Neon, on Corrode, I think C9 does such a good job of setting him up. And if they do make it to that third map, the speed at which Oxy can kind of push towards that, I don't know. I think it's looking pretty nice for him. I want to see him play on that map.
We did see Sentinels play on Corrode against G2, and people were giving Sen a lot of credit for having a great approach to the map, and they did, but they were going up against a G2 that didn't actually play the map yet. So.
Yeah, and let's refocus a little now on Lotus. First map in this series. I don't expect any big surprises in the agents here. Oxy hovering on that Neon.
Yeah, and for Sen, this has just been a real home map for them. Zelsis Vice here has been really impactful throughout the year, so I got my eyes on him for sure.
Yeah, the thing is for me, for Cloud9, I don't feel like we've seen them because of their strength of schedule. They haven't kind of proved themselves against a team like Sentinels. I feel like they've been playing at teams that are a little bit lower of a caliber than them based on how the feedback has been, but I don't know. I think this is a true test to Cloud9's strength.
Yeah, Sen lost this map some in stage 1, right towards the end there, but since going to Masters Toronto, they're undefeated, a 4-0 record on Lotus.
I did require them to have a monumental comeback against G2 in
nice
week 1,
day today
where
when I got
Zekken
to
put up 19 for 6 on just defense
doing
the regular stage of the game.
Unbiased watch party.
He had to be a monster to get them over the finish line.
Well, it's a home map for Sentinels, but Cloud9 trying to make a big upset happen here in the group stage. We're about to find out who the king of the Alpha group is, and we'll do it with your casters, Doug and Ender.
It's Doug and Ender today again, nice.
Thank you so much, Mimi. Yeah, we've got a heavyweight fight for you guys today between Sentinels and Cloud9. Mimi mentioned it on the desk.
Well, if it's earlier tomorrow.
Fighting for the #1 spot in Group A. These are the best two teams, or two of the best teams that Americas has to offer, and Ender, the Riot Games Arena buzzes just a little bit more on matches like today.
Oh, absolutely. Sentinels fans definitely out in force, getting ready for this one to kick off. I think everyone believes Group Alpha is the hardest group. The fact that both of these teams are sitting at the top 2 and no, one of them remains undefeated today. I really think that's going to be the best team heading into playoffs.
Well, I think expectations, honestly, for as much as some of their road has been different, expectations
it's like,
are
wait,
similar.
no,
They mirror each other in a lot of
don't
ways.
die,
Zeppa had an interview earlier this week where he said the goal
please drive
is
carefully.
champs. They're not just concerned about thriving in playoffs. They're not just concerned about winning Americas. They have their eyes set on the biggest hardware of the year.
They want to make that deep run, and it's going to come after seeing a little bit of role swap for Zeppa, having to battle through Sentinels on the other side. It's time for the Samsung match start. You can load up fast with Samsung SSDs.
There we go.
Clash of the red and the black and the blue and the white, and we're going to kick things off on Lotus. Cloud9 on the attacking side, the Neon in the hands of Oxy. What a treat he is to watch. What a treat he's been to watch all stage.
He's been
currently
on fire.
leaning towards B.
Yeah, a little bit on his own right now. The rest of his team going to make some presence into sand once this one-way falls. But Oxy could be heading into quite the stack from Sentinels. Bang's got a paranoia ready to punish him. So he's got to be on his guard.
Haven't really made their way out towards Mountain much. An eye on the other side of the smoke to try to jockey for some of that early position.
Yeah, ideas now from Cloud9 to tap this door and clear out the front B space. But again, Sentinels are really well positioned, 1-3-1 right now, to react to whichever side of the map C9 end up hitting into.
Already seeing some of the calling games between these two IGLs. A little bit of history between the two, but for now, attention towards B.
Paranoia.
Paranoia will draw a little bit of time, and it's Zekken who draws first blood.
Beautiful little trap set up there. C9 walks straight into it.
Now what, they try to go C. You've got John waiting there. The Thorns will cause a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, but John's just going to take his time, play back towards spawn, give C9 the sight. He knows Sentinels have the numbers advantage, and that's going to force C9 to get a little bit excitable. Push back towards spawn now.
It's a dangerous game they play.
And that's a deep Viper orb as well to really threaten taking all of that space.
And so now if you're Sentinels, how do you scale past that?
You wait for it to go down, and then the pop comes in. They've got 4 bodies ready to throw at the problem.
Not a ton of utility on the other side of it either, so you're right, bodies is all it will be.
These bodies are shooting.
They're doing just fine so far. Big fall, Zekken pushing into the smoke. He's gonna get the best of Zeppa.
Come on, Zach.
The Sheriff again
Zach.
causing problems. A right click of the nade, and there, Ned is there to greet. Oxy's left alone, a 1v4, the dash across the screen, gets another.
All right, all good. Nerd cleans it up, we'll take it.
Pistol.
Oh yeah, good start of the pistol. Let's go. I like
just
it.
a calm setup from Sentinels there. And it all starts with Zekken getting that opening kill. A nice setup playing off of the paranoia from Bang.
Looking for
I heard Wyatt talking about it on the desk. He thinks Zekken is peaking right now, having a phenomenal
Honestly,
year.
valid question.
So crisp on these shots.
And Zekken's currently sitting, what, number 2 in ACS across the entire league, and he has performed as we would expect him to, given the pedigree of his play.
He absolutely has. And I want to focus in on the matchup between Zekken and Oxy because it's one that we haven't seen a whole lot here in Americas. They've matched up on 2 series on the American stage, played 4 maps, but every time they faced off, well, it has been Zekken dominating in the matchups.
Fixing it again, early pick there.
After that, you have 100 of these MIVR,
Oxy is forced up.
Should be a good ass game.
All of Cloud9 have it. Oxy's going to get another kill there.
C9 want to win this round. They might have done exactly that. John QT, the only player on site.
They will stand for not for long, though, as the site is there for the taking. You still got a Bulldog and you have a Judge on the side of the defense.
But where does Zekken go from here? He needs Bang to find an opening for him.
And he might.
I can actually watch it.
I agree, at least it seemed like he was.
I got Zekken today. Yeah.
But that punishes, and now Zekken does not have the weaponry, does not have the tools to punch back. Cloud9 tie us up.
It's a huge call from Cloud9 to force into that second round, right?
And then estimation
getting
risky.
Yeah, getting the Outlaw in Oxy's hands. I think he had armor too. That might have been dropped over to him.
Yeah, only Zekken
That's
today.
an old C9 strat.
I requested a bunch of people from 100 Thieves, but they didn't actually get anyone, which is kind of sucks. I asked for either Cryo,
in the stats. Who's number 1?
I think
this
it was
stage,
Cryo,
it has been Oxy, and he is dominating almost 300 ACS.
Zix,
the biggest impact we've seen from a player so far.
Asked for, and I didn't get either.
ACS leading the league in KD, and currently top ranking in the server. But again,
nice.
He has struggled, and he has failed to really shine in the shadow of Zekken, but he's going to have to figure it out today. Oxy falls there too.
Yeah, there's bigger guys. It's Bang and John who cast in the large shadow now.
The spike is well out of reach too. Cloud9 fully sent out onto B, thinking there wasn't a ton of bite behind the bark.
Shit.
And they were woefully mistaken.
I don't know how this shit works. Soul isn't here. Let's go, Prod.
This is just one of those silly Sentinel games now, isn't it? Lose round 2 after the force up, but now just winning out on a straight up eco.
I think a little silly.
Yeah, I think it would have been nice to get Asuna, but I didn't manage to get him, which sucks.
The 2 teams.
I wanted.
Right? When you've got these 2 teams that are currently sitting at the top of Group A, who are arguing to be the best
it's just been unlucky these past couple days, man.
I think we're gonna get stuff like this.
It's been mad unlucky.
C9, a team
can't do much about it.
No strangers to forcing up. Sentinels always a threat, even on the low buys.
Also, last week I was supposed to get Icebox, but I had to cancel.
Now having to break the door.
On Icebox too, which sucks.
Revealing their hand a little bit. That's a start.
2 out of 3 again. You hear me sense of the Lotus? Your predictions are goaded, man. It's a 2 out of 3 curse every single day.
Taking a brick of his own.
Now it's a Bucky and
you have like just enough sauce to be good, but not to be perfect.
Find a way to scale past all of this
which is
to
the
get
worst
to the
thing.
spike, and they have 20 seconds left. This window's closing very quickly. The Bucky goes wide left, but the second time is the charm. And now Zappa has to play hero, and he cannot.
I think you should have expected Corrode, considering how often
there on the Bucky.
Sen have played Corrode, you know?
Just to pull the distraction down.
Right.
Otherwise, I don't think he has a chance in the fight.
Sen haven't wanted to play Corrode, too.
But really, here it's that right click from Bang, just taking Oxy's head off. John
also
also gets his headshot before the paranoia locks off his vision. Sentinels are able to right their course, get straight back into things.
Much easier said than done. Now, a lot of attention, a lot of aggression towards A main. This is not fake either.
Exactly,
all the way up. He's gonna get a punish.
How did Oxy get
and Oxy will
betrayed?
too.
Okay.
It's so aggro, just buying some distraction
They're
for
just
Oxy to come
running it,
sliding right
too.
through that wall as well. Now the door opens, but rotates are already in. Zelsis and Bang ready.
Bang has been so steady, so strong for Sentinels.
Bang
Since
was
he
hit
joined his
around.
team.
Ooh, wait, damn, John
Anti and
got
John
that. Nice,
side by
dude.
side.
I think
Zelsis
Bang
now joining
paranoid
full.
him too at that moment, so that's clutch
They
as
don't
hell
feel
from
comfortable
Bang.
going into the site knowing two players are here, but it's a bit of a fake, trying to threaten going
Really
back into
solid
B,
out
but
of
they
him.
crept back inside that door.
I don't think there's enough for them to believe that the fake is there. Zelsis is actually
John
rotating away, so they've gotten them on the hook.
Yeah, Bang
Don't
creeping
go to
up there, got
dugout.
the
He probably
information.
shot that eye so he didn't
Now
get
he
spotted.
can pincer in.
Sentinels
from
are waiting
Rubble
for to see
back
the
into
rotate,
the
and they
site.
don't, so they have to all go back in.
No armor for Mitch. 70 HP.
Zelsis, Bang, and John, dude.
A little beaten and battered.
See what happens here.
A little travel warns. Bang.
Oh, this is so massive timing
Again,
from Bang.
steady
Good
for
shit,
Sen
man.
City.
Nice.
delivers.
Bang, bro.
Good, man.
Let's go, man. Capping about his loudest girl.
And it's not just the shots either. It's
Bueno,
taking
sorry.
that timing
I
to
did,
sort of gamble
last week.
past his own utility, past the smokes.
Right at the
to
end,
scout out to see
Calvin
whether
and
or
I
not
talked about
C9
Corrode.
really were going for that pivot
Where
back into
he
B, 'cause
mentioned
they
about
really
how
tried
he
to
was
sell
down
it.
to show the map early
And then
because
he has this
they
nice angle
didn't
to come
practice
in on
it,
quick timing.
and they want to be able to
as
help
C9
work
are
out the
pushing to
kinks of
backside.
it early on instead of kind of saving
His
it.
awareness is excellent.
Because they were working on it a bunch. So yeah, so their
In the
Corrode is
face
like
of
solid.
misdirection.
What they said.
Currently sitting at 6-2. And Cloud9 now forced into this liner
Oh,
buy
shit.
with a stinger in the hands of Vic.
I've seen him beating
It's just such a weird
game.
game in terms of econ early.
Yeah, I mean, the second round really
Hey,
kind of threw everything
it's not bad
sideways.
at all, man. Hey, I respect it.
Now by bouncing back,
If it works,
Sentinels
it
setting
works.
themselves up
Because
nicely.
again,
But Oxy will have some options here.
C9
Neon
are
ready
right
to go.
here.
C9 have just been ripping it ever since the pistol round.
Right here,
He's got
goddamn.
Shorty, too.
Regular season.
There's a little extra behind that. There's the ult pop.
Look at him go.
Sail.
way
You
is
know
through.
what?
The only way is
I'd
through.
love that
Paranoid
actually.
will
That'd be
delay and buy
sick.
some time.
I'd love to be sick, Drake.
But Oxy can't really find his footing. And so now what? A second dip towards B?
Yeah,
but you're going into a B site post plant where Zekken has the
And
showstopper.
if Sen win
So
this,
Oxy
they
needs to
make
get up
champs.
close on this
right?
angle
So
and
it's
just one
hype
pump
yourself.
kills Zekken before he can get that rocket off.
The first bit of problem has been dealt with.
He didn't see him.
No, the dog does not clear.
And there's a C's waiting for it as well. The setup is good from Cloud9.
They smell danger. How do Sentinels
But the
navigate
C is
it?
early to allow
Oxy peeking
Oxy
into the
to
smoke.
walk in with a shorty.
Waiting for anyone to
But
challenge.
he gets
Second
taken
set
out
of
by the dog. That's
finds him
reload
down.
with the shorty. He still gets one.
Still gets a kill on his second, but traded back.
No. Okay, that's crazy.
All
But
the bite that's left
Mitch
is Vic
won it from
now.
the ult. So he is spotted. Good peek narrates.
How much more
Oh,
he can do
full
with the stinger?
flashed.
But he will get his one.
Did he get flashed by
The rest of Cloud9 will fall.
Celsius? I think Celsius
C9
flashed
giving a
him.
good go, but
That
even with
sucks.
Zekken
Oh, fair.
falling, you could see Sentinels just had other
Unfortunate.
bodies there to trade him out,
I
get
don't know what
quickly
they
into
are.
the site,
100 at these.
and
But yeah,
overpower
we'll match
C9's
that.
weaponry.
Should have.
And what it means from
Ban
Sentinels
bonus,
is
no,
they
they
don't
will ban
have
a
to
sync,
actually
ban
have to use the
bind. Yeah,
showstopper.
they'll
Now
probably
Narrate
ban
with few
bind.
kills has the nightfall as well.
I think we'll probably look at
Snowball could become unleashed here on the defensive side of Lotus as
Sunset?
well.
Yeah, I think we'll probably look at
Sunset
Sunset Corrode and maybe Haven.
Remember the last time Sentinels played this map, it was the opposite of this. They struggled at the hands of G2.
Versus G2, yeah.
Yeah, and if it wasn't
What's
for
up,
Zekken
Fernando?
lighting the map on fire,
Welcome on
their
back,
record's
brother.
probably sitting real different.
Thank you for being here. This is
Sentinels this time.
insane intro. Absolutely wild intro.
Because Cloud9 have been completely disrespecting
You know what?
the Viper
One day
wall
when I get to
on
a
that
show
side of the
match,
map.
that's how I
harder
want to
to
be introduced.
disrespect the C side
That-
where the
that
Vi's
exact
wall
wording.
and those thorns
Right.
means that Oxy can only really go in solo unless Vic is TPing in as well.
Yeah, I
Seven
think Corrode,
described
because
the warp
none of
unit
these have been
assault online,
playing
so
the
they now
double
have
scanner
that
pro,
and
which is
the
cool.
Nightfall
I actually
to
quite
play
like it.
around if they want to commit C.
But it looks like the pistol again where Oxy has been playing front B.
Thank you. You're
Considering using that to have him dive back into Waterfall onto Zekken.
You are excellent with your
Bit of a
words. That's
fake,
why
and
you're a
Zekken was
writer.
there to greet him again. The
Finally,
head-to-head
Zekken
goes the way
dips
of
Oxy,
Zekken.
bro.
He was
Thank
supposed to open
God.
up the site by killing that
We're working
Waterfall
on my
player,
intros,
pinching
yeah,
into the
bro, but
site.
you're doing
And
the
now
best,
C9
man.
are forced to go half and half
Wait,
into the
they're
util.
just stuck
They're
with
running.
just no.
Somehow,
These get caught
hell
one by
but
one. How?
efforts, they find space on
How did
C.
they get caught one by one? How did they get
Bang and
one
Narrator left to
by
pick up
one,
the
bro?
pieces.
Let's see.
Oh, that chip down to 15 HP. And that is the round, it seems. And if Narrate can spam away, get a kill there, 2-on-3 with the Nightfall, you try and play that one out.
Sure.
But Sentinels are going to cut their losses.
Really impressive hit by Cloud9 in the face of the disarray.
They
lost their tip sphere and Oxy, as you were mentioning.
I don't know if they let Icebox slide through the... I'd probably ban it in the second ban phase.
Said than done as well, but they pulled it off.
Yeah, and again, the idea there from Cloud9 is a good one. The Neon, one of the only agents that can go for this
that's exactly what I'm thinking, right?
That you hear, because Neon can scale through B so quickly and get that pinch down. If Neon gets a kill over in Waterfall,
definitely second ban Icebox, because
and C9 would be able to breach into the site in the disarray. The fact that they managed to make it work, even with their Neon just getting instantly clipped by Zekken, speaks wonders to how effective they can be when they're sort of just execing into a site altogether.
That keeps Cloud9 in the fight. Just 2 between these teams. We'll take a look at it one more time. This is Zekken decapitating Oxy.
And that's with Oxy full sprint jumping too. So crisp out of Zekken.
And then here was a bit of a rollout from Cloud9 onto the site. And so again, that keeps them within 2. Quick check on the ultimates. Sentinels have Zekken's ult, Nariates, and John's. And there's almost the exact same on the other side for Cloud9.
Now Sentinels switching up their pattern though. 3 over towards the C side. Now Zelsis has his setup onto A.
So we went for MIBR today? Nope.
Pretty considerably.
Dude, MIBR doesn't like me.
We've been talking about them beating
I constantly request for any other Brazilian players that aren't Ospas, and they only ever give me Ospas.
It becomes a game about baiting out both thorns.
Like, I want to talk, you know, like for example, I'd love to talk to Verno, or like Verno, or like Cortesia, or even Fraud.
Celsius gets punished.
Right? I've asked them multiple times,
isn't perfect for C9.
And they only give me Ospas.
Remember the ults that Sentinels
I would love to be you.
Well,
yeah, it's a weird switch. I don't know why they give Ospas all the foreign media.
Ults are just getting clipped like
that. Ospas is C9 magic. Really?
By the way,
that's crazy.
And Zekken has no idea because Bang just cleared the area.
I believe that. Yeah.
Vic will fall down in hell, but John's left in 1v3.
No, Bang would have been way too young to be teammates with him.
No, it's time to leave. And this comes after C9 had won those early rounds after, you know, course correcting on losing round 2. They built up so much. They've got plenty to go for themselves.
Yeah. They don't want him to like
worse and worse if they're just forced onto these repeat saves. If they can't find an answer,
so they're giving him the easy interviews that he'll know that he'll do well in here. You got a shit interview with Sean with Riot Brazil. I don't blame him.
That feels like the key difference there.
Yeah. And the shocking thing to me is Sentinels are a team that thrive with their anchor players.
So when you say shit interview, what do you mean? Like how Brazilian media was really confidential with him? Or what happened?
Completely unassisted by their team.
What do they say?
But I think it's rare that you have a team like C9 that's playing these one-phase execs on Lotus. All the time you're seeing, okay, you take Rubble Sand, then you freeze for 20, 30 seconds, and then you go into the site.
Right?
With the pace they're playing at.
After an experience like that, I imagine they won't send him to Brazilian media until after they start better, right? So
but it's working.
He was cold and kind of rude with the go by the Riot Cash in Toronto.
4-1 this time
from the attack. Interviews after they lost to Liquid. I mean, bro, honestly, it just seemed like they were so
heavy rubble, but
like they were so mental
with a Viper's
being there.
C9 do the same
I don't blame them for like
and go flying into C.
Cool, but then like Ospas is a weird guy.
The other two options,
he's such a strange man.
That way.
Oh, the threat
he said he's gonna sue a fan. I saw that, bro.
Coming out of this, it calls in.
There's a sue a fan for talking about his wife. To be fair though, dude, why are people bringing his wife
the idea from
into this?
C9 is they're hoping that
like, there's just no need
left here. Good calling from John to actually leave Narrate to help out the Omen.
Anyone probably? Yeah, probably not.
Leave Zekken on an island.
Because like I usually manage to get Ospas easily because like they know who I am and they see my interviews with Ospas. But it's like, yeah, they're just they shut him off because last week I was supposed to have him, but then I had to cancel it urgently, unfortunately.
Have to wait for the smoke to come down before they pounce.
Welcome to Brazil. Yeah, I mean, you guys are, you guys are really passionate, but you guys also
wall goes up, paranoia out. We'll connect on a couple.
Do the most, bro.
Remember,
like you just
TPs to safety.
Maybe you guys say and do a lot. You guys maybe do too much sometimes. Fans are extreme, yeah.
On the round, that Nightfall's gonna buy a lot
it's always his wife, though, that they bring in.
It's always his wife.
And Zekken's here as well. The showstopper.
Because I'm sure you better too, right? His wife is the nicest person. She's so kind.
15 seconds, it's time to move.
Forced to accelerate.
Yeah, they need to get in here, bro.
No real time to think things over, to be deliberate, to be cautious.
Don't let them plant. They don't let them plant. Nice, narrates.
Oxy just ahead of the smoke.
The patience pays off for
Okay, so they need to find a way to get into the sides. He also doesn't have his flash set up.
Now can play 4v5 in the retake.
The haunt shot, so they know there's no one beneath them. Oh, wait, Mitch pops out. What a kill by Mitch.
But John
Zal says.
Zeppa's left in a 1v2.
Okay, all right. Use the ult to secure the round. They're gonna have to. John's gonna have to try to watch this. Back and forth. Swings back. Zeppa gets it. He swings, holding. Nice Celsius. Nice, dude. Stone Cold. Let's go. Good shit.
Celsius just holding it through there. A gutsy call out of him, but it's exactly what Sentinels needed to take the round.
I swear they always say this shit about like anyone who's a star.
It looked like it was all starting to fall apart when this shot comes out of Mitch,
so long before.
Zekken out of the sky.
That's like saying that about Messi's wife.
From the steel guard.
Sick in matches, baby. Let's
force that guy back. Just so well played out of him.
Yeah.
Round feels like it's away from him a little bit.
City, baby.
And so Cloud9.
Dude, it is so nice seeing an actual arena being full instead of yesterday's like super sad showing.
Yeah, maybe looking into some of these post plants that have not exactly gone Cloud9's way. Maybe even just a larger pace shift. That last round much slower for Cloud9.
Liquid, exactly.
At this point, Sentinels
That's
are
what
going
I'm
to start
saying.
to
Like it's so.
that C9 are just
it's
full
so
accelerating into their
It is
sights.
genuinely so cringe.
Yeah, Sentinels even in the last couple of rounds
what they jump
stopped
to.
playing so committed towards
like,
speed. You saw a lot of Sen playing
like, bro,
1-3-1
she's like
early in the
she's like a
game
nicest
and reacting
person.
to where C9 was going,
And
but
you
they
know,
couldn't
here's
react fast
I
enough
learned something
because of that
is that
speed.
I remember when I shook her hand to say hi to her. Her hand's really warm.
Even playing on
right,
B side, being
there's
happy
one
to
hot.
retake into that area.
And I have seen in my life anyone who's warm-blooded is genuinely like just a kind human being. Like they wouldn't hurt a fly.
As we have a moment during a timeout,
that's
the
my
Devs talked
assumption.
about it at the beginning. Zekken's just a couple of kills away from hitting that 2,000 kill mark.
3 away. He needs 9 in this game to hit that one.
Go.
3 kills away at a chance. That puts him at the number 3.
Yeah. Either way, but like point is, like you're saying, fans are insane, but yeah, they're again, bro. You just you have to remember at a certain point, these are human beings, right?
The difference is that Cloud9
these are human beings behind the screen.
Going for the attack
they're human beings behind
Sentinels. They've been going heavy light armor. It's not even like
really hard.
All 5 players have to have light armor. This is a read both on the econ and the tendency of Sen. The majority of rounds, 3 regens or 3 lights.
And this might mark a notable change in their approach because how aggressive he's been. The Outlaws not going to get any value.
Well, that's a change in approach. Sentinels just kill everyone.
And people are like that. Yeah, it sucks. Fandom is great, but also
stuffing any
terrifying.
C9 might have had
a lot.
Yeah, definitely was not in the ideas of how that was going to go.
Yeah, because the real idea there is Oxy gets 1 pick. Now he's got the ulti online, and they can speed up instantly off of that pick. Actually, a cool idea. Just they weren't expecting all that firepower Sentinels was bringing to the Rebel fight. Because Sentinels, to be fair to that read, they fought trouble a couple of times, but a lot it has been giving up the space off of some fight scene out of C9.
They should be able to be the fucked up my job because they interviewed the guy.
So now Vic is usually
and I bet that impacts your clicks, your traffic, and everything too, because it's just so frustrating.
And take us into the next. So Sentinels will get to 6.
Excuse me.
Cloud9 have a couple of tools into this next round.
Do your job, but you can't even talk to one of the biggest stars in Brazil, bro.
Plus the Neon, I think that is when you have one of those big, heavy-hitting titles,
that's
the
shit,
Fatal,
man.
the Breach, anything like
it's
this.
an insanely frustrating
so beautifully with it.
Oh yeah,
just playing into that chaos, sliding onto your screen. The movement is so hard to track even with audio.
Last week
now you're playing without. Good luck.
Artisan, Verno, and Fraud. They send me shit. Damn, they're really keeping everyone away from Brazilian media.
So nice.
Yeah, just picks them apart right at the beginning.
MIBR does not want to cut
shoulder. Right. I think that was Mitch throwing the Han over there, and then just wallbang headshots.
Believe it or not,
simplify.
I was the only Brazilian.
Easy.
What? Yo,
back again towards
that's wild,
presence from Cloud9. Meanwhile, Sentinels invested a lot to take A main.
Yeah, essentially, if Sentinels can control A main, They're comfortable enough in this C anchoring to not be so worried.
But remember the last time Cloud9 brute forced their way out onto C.
That's kind of crazy,
it shouldn't have worked, but it did.
Zels is in front of things this time, though.
And that red herring.
Wall's baited out, because yeah, C9 want to move back into this double lurk. That's a double hold from Bang and Narrate.
And they deliver again. Bang jump spotting. Zeppa nipping at his heels will get him.
Just the wrong timing out of Bang.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah, it's
a real swing there, and he actually
it's not like I don't understand the side of MIBR, but like protecting a player like this isn't gonna do you any good.
No stall
you know?
over here, no paranoia to do that anymore. All the
it
vibes he kills on C, and this Viper wall we are just discounting because it doesn't matter. It goes up, and then C9 are running through it anyways.
Right.
Might as well not be here.
That forces Narrate to take a step back.
Today we got Zekken.
With Bang away, they decide to play towards A.
But Narrate wants to get aggro. If he can find a pick here, it's Nightfall and a post plant.
This is danger. A risky call. Putting his life on the line. Doesn't get the value he was looking for, but manages to stay alive.
That's him as a player, isn't it? Put himself in the front, take the fights, then set up the team.
First the dog, then the paranoia. Resetting the line of scrimmage, forcing Sentinels further back.
Okay.
And now the C's to do a bit of the same.
But no heaven control, really, Sentinels?
Well, I mean, I'm glad you at least get something, but it's just, again, like you're saying,
if they're gonna do
it's
it has
impacting
to be
the
really
ability
fast.
to just exist. Nice, Zach.
2 kills found.
Okay, easy.
Well, Vic on the outside looking
Let's
in.
go, dude. Bro.
That's exactly
Marshall's
how you do it right
having
there.
a game today. Let's go. Nice, good shit.
Gets in there unchallenged.
7-3. Let's go. Should have Zach for
some kind of a gap.
moment. That'd be
Oxy
cute.
thought his back was being held.
You
know what I think it was?
What was it?
The Viper wall.
Stop it.
I think it was a Viper wall. They had a player sitting back half
from main,
wall.
yeah.
Yeah, and he couldn't see the back.
But even then, you have. I think
Zach's talked about shaving his head before, but he said Nicole would kill him. So he wouldn't do it. Yeah. I remember I asked him before, but he wouldn't do it.
Bullets or something. But it's a big error in a critical round.
Oxy with the ult and the Bucky. And speed up. Nobody's home.
Good luck, Zelsis. He's on his own.
But they've changed their defensive setup. Look at all the vice utility that's towards A now. He's playing so soft on site. Narrate again, getting an early pick.
Yeah,
Jordan will do anything stupid for his hair for content.
Now the rest of C9.
He's gotten ball. He's gotten ball so often, bro. He'd do it.
Sentinels wait for this door to go down.
I've asked him so many times, like, if you win Toronto, will you go ball? If you win this, will you go ball? And he said yes every time. So that's the best part. Jordan's always down.
This Cloud9 freeze for just a moment.
Yeah.
Bang is in such a good spot for this.
Whoa, what a snap! Bang again, holds the line.
Oh, shit.
He's a guy who just makes this game look so easy. There's never an effort out of him.
Okay.
Bang looking like the main character, making C9 look like NPCs.
He's just been so steady.
30 seconds left.
An attempt at a 2v5 will pass here as Mitch gets the spike down.
Shit.
Find whatever value they can get.
Last player standing.
Zelsis gets one, trading back. But that should push Sentinels to 8. Yeah, Zeppa, this sucks, bro. I know. Dude had 8 HP and he got killed by a shorty from across the map.
Is that really the kill, Doug? Is that really Zekken's 2,000th kill in Americas?
That's it.
Really kind of
jumping shorty.
Anticlimactic.
Onto a 3 HP player.
Of a kill. Crazy.
I mean, it's stylish. I'll give him that.
We left a big. Jordan, what we doing? Yeah.
You were touching on it earlier. Beautifully held by Bang.
I need to. I forgot.
Worthy.
I was speaking of Bang this every day.
That's worthy of 2,000. Sure.
I'm saying that. Zelsis is a content machine. He would do anything at all.
Dire Straits.
The jumping shorty for his 2,000 kills, dude. That's crazy.
From that, spamming away, just getting mowed down.
Cloud9.
What I'm going to do though, eventually, they're on map 2. I'm going to need to watch
And C9 thought maybe there was some weakness
some of the interview
showing against G2.
So I can prepare for
pushed into an OT, a map that probably shouldn't even won. But this is a very different story
for
from Sen.
the interview as well.
Really quiet across the board from Cloud9 too. All of those swing moments, all of the close fights have gone the way of Sentinels. Every single one.
Yeah. It's been a bit one note running so many of these execs, and it worked. You know, the round 2 force early on when Sentinels weren't expecting it. But it's been a drought since those early rounds.
So 120 FPS now? What did you do?
Works, those shots just not quite there.
I don't know. I didn't do anything, Leon.
The C site's been left completely open from Sentinels, but now I think they're realizing that when there has been the front B lurk, there's been 4 players out and out every single round C9 have shown.
Yay.
30 seconds left.
So they're very mindful. They're still giving the C space, but mindful of potential walk-ups into their spawn with the deep play of the Viper, even Zekken holding the waterfall
needed to start
walk.
the virtual camera, so I don't even know.
They have retake tools as well, and Zekken's ult bangs ult for a little bit of chaos.
Spike planted.
For as much as this half has gone the way of Sentinels these last couple of rounds, this round is really big for Cloud9. Just to carry momentum into the next half.
Yeah, if Oxy can find something here, they've got a shot.
They're all going to funnel in from the same side.
Yes, it will.
There's the ult popped. Zekken on high. A 5v3 now as Cloud9 try to clutch onto the site. Meanwhile, you're going to have to deal with the flood that is Sentinels. Zekken gets 3 on the round. He might do it on his own. A 9-3 half for the defense.
Nice, no, still works.
Couldn't ask for anything else out of Sentinels.
Nice.
Made the right adjustments after those early rounds. Bang, just putting on a masterclass round after round.
This is the
and we got Zekken's 2,000 kills with Shorty. Why not?
It actually might have. Yeah, it does look more HD today too. Maybe it's because they just had like no one in the crowd yesterday. That's why.
Privilege of watching grow
Domain
over this
expansion,
last year.
120 FPS.
That's a steady set of hands.
So solid for the team.
Also, still,
Sentinels
if you want, you can come join us on Twitch too. If you're comfortable on YouTube, by all means, do your thing as well there. Up to you, bro.
I know what you're thinking. Total glow up. What's her secret?
Stand up playing today. Turn the settings up. True, you're right, bro.
I totally upgraded.
We need people to watch today.
Verizon. Everyone gets a free phone with any plan, even if you're already a customer, like me. Now I have Google Gemini. It's like a little glam squad in my pocket. Gemini, what eye makeup goes with this lipstick? I'd suggest a classic cat eye.
Okay.
Wow, setting the bar high for daycare pickup. Get in on this.
Also, chat, can we, since we're at the mark of it being, can we like the going live tweet? Can we like the going live tweet, please? Thank you. Here. On a quick 30 seconds, so ads will come back. Should y'all join? Oh yeah, thank you. Welcome over here, Sal. What's up?
Yeah.
Welcome, yippee. Okay. Okay, also, Celeste, have you finished driving? Are you home safely?
Highly anticipated matchup has left a little bit to be desired. Left to be desired on the side of Cloud9 as they just kind of stumbled their way out of the gates on Lotus. Never really felt like they got a grip on the calling side. Ender, are you expecting something different going into the second half here?
Honestly, it's going to be tough for C9, but I
For
am
good
interested
hotel
to see
prices,
what
you're right.
Zeppen can do on the defense side of things on the buys. Of course, him being the roll swap on the set was a big focus of C9 coming
I'm on the highway.
stage. But he can be very aggressive, even
look at the road,
on a weak side angle for him. I think if C9 are showing up, it's going to be off the back.
Man,
Zeppen and Oxy leveling up
bro.
here.
What's up, Thorvik? Welcome on back, brother.
Just net
How we
towards
doing?
A here.
Yeah,
Who
not
talks
having
like
too
that?
much fun there.
I could talk like
Also
that,
note
actually.
C9,
Yeah.
5 ghosts. Sentinels go
Jet 2
double
holiday.
sheriff, so aim at the bodies
Nothing
with those.
beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Don't have any armor, that's just
Book
2
now
bullets.
and get your sync phone for free.
The dog clearing out B main.
A Jet 2 holiday and it's going to Lotus.
Not where the hit's headed. You've already got Ned who's given a lot of the space back up. The wall will tear them apart for just a moment, but it's all eyes A.
Tomorrow. Hey,
yeah, Sentinels might fight
understandable. Congrats on the move though, bro. It's a big life change, and I hope it goes the best for you. Remember, bro, break out of your shell, make a lot of friends, join clubs, be responsible, and don't be stupid. Simple as that.
How quickly can C9 get through narrate in this door? If he can hold down the fort, C9 don't have much of a shot.
Didn't even know you were live. Does he not have pings on in Discord?
As well.
In the Discord that he's a mod in?
Very good stall.
What?
Trade. Oxy dashes forward, gets his one, and narrate falls.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, you got this though. You need a tough time, but ooh, nice. God damn it. I can confidently say it was one of the most fun times of my life, bro. I made lifelong friends, and Luis just found out who I was. So don't worry about it. Take your time, bro. Do your thing. You'll figure it out. Don't worry.
See if Sentinels go for any round 2 4 shenanigans, but I think with the buffer of 5 rounds, I wouldn't like to see that.
Yeah, it's a.
Yeah, play it safe.
Evan, nice. I just go, baby.
That's exactly what it was. And so you take a look for Sentinels. Yeah, they're not investing really anything here.
It's here like fire involved.
There's a lot behind this purchase.
Do you not have pings turned on in the Discord that you're a mod in, bro? What's going on? So, where were you?
Scouting.
What the fuck?
Sees Bang teleport across, but Sentinels are so quickly up B, trying to bait out the wall. Don't get the thorns though.
I told you this.
Still some layers of stall on the B side, especially when cycled with the wall is no concern for C9.
Okay. I mean, I figured you were out, so I didn't even think about
Sentinels leaving Zelsis front B.
There's
always going to be that option to pinch back into the site. They just have to make enough noise by tapping this door here.
Rewrites. Damn.
Doing some damage onto some of these players to pull rotates onto A before they come back into
good luck,
so far,
bro.
2 audio keys have been given, the orb and the door.
Exclamation mark funny. Core's always on funny. He knows right away. Every time.
To make sure nobody slipped into tree. But the rotations are very nicely timed from Cloud9.
Wow. Zeppa down to 21 HP. Zekken on a warpath.
Okay, what?
And he will find his target.
Oxy takes him. Huge. What the hell?
No real chance to upgrade weapons here, though.
It might not even matter. C9 are fairly isolated now, grouping up buddy system. 2 and 2.
But again, the guns are the difference.
Shook up, man. Big comes up. Oh, dude, no. Give me the save. Get a save. Ooh, right click. Maybe it's.
Gotten a couple.
1v2, John doesn't have a weapon. It's just, yeah, it's doomed. It's doomed. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, he already defused.
But the defuse comes through.
Okay.
That's just the Zelsis round where he full stuck the spike.
Yeah, we just
command edit. Oh, that's what
repeated
it is.
from the other side.
It's command and then edit and then.
The real issue for C9 is they bought in, you know.
I was trying to. I did update command. I saw that idiot.
They only saved the one through, and when you're coming into a half down 9-3.
Notice how she's
really hoping to be able to carry more in, because not even winning this round, but just trying to equalize the econ, take some guns out of Sentinel's hands for round 16, 17.
Yeah, I mean, I added a Nightbot for her.
Possibility now outside of some nasty shots with some sheriffs.
Okay, math is the main point of the course. Let's go. Oh, my fault, bro. What's good, JJ? Welcome back, brother. Appreciate you being here. Absolute Cinema is inbound.
A casual reminder. Don't aggro A or
turn the venue into a movie theater type shit, bro.
A chance at a crunch here.
Zach. Ooh. Oxy just got in the win. It's fine. 10-5. Let's get it.
Giving their lighter guns. But Sentinels were ready for it.
Yeah, but this is
time for some Val.
Tough now for C9.
Dude, I mean, it's Val right now, bro.
Into the next
round. We're doing Val.
Still some options to play this through. We'll see.
Paranoia from Vic. You do not. Remember, guys, you're both great. I love my mods equally.
From C9 there on the retake. Good luck.
Yippee. Dunce is it insane. It's like calling someone a bozo. It's so funny.
Looking to find any way in. The spit out. They're looking to catch some. Ooh. Bang, that was almost crispy.
Can I actually?
But Sentinels hold the line.
No.
Yeah,
it doesn't give me the. It doesn't give
Still
the
gonna have the Odin to dominate this early space too with the spam through the wall. And here's where the big concern is out of C9, because they couldn't really put up a shot in this third round. They run this trap play, Zekken farms them. Zekken now has a showstopper heading into the most pivotal round of the game, 4-5-9.
Right. Jesus.
Not that serious.
It's a war. In.
But C9, it's a swing round, and they have to somehow deal with Zekken and his ult.
Thank you, Leon. I made that comment.
What's happening?
Forget the ult.
Isolation twist tag? Yes,
While stunned, Bang is getting kills before the door closes.
There's one Twitch tag that my mod made me put. Can you guess which one it was?
Pushing forward, paving the way.
Zach.
On the other side again.
That 2005? Yeah.
A target.
Yeah,
like
it was. I told him, bro. It was Jimmy Neutron. His haircut is so dumb.
Consistently, when Zekken is, flying into the site on the showstoppers, always finding his trades.
I wonder which one. Yeah. Can you guess?
Just a disaster. I want to see the opening of it again because C9 put kind of
the
everything
Jimmy
into the
Neutron,
opening
bro.
fight.
Yeah.
Vic teleported into the front side of Rebel. Oxy dropped down the stun. And yet Zekken was still able to get a kill. Zekken was either got the shot off before the stun came in.
2009 KSU. Dude, Zosas looks like he just bought Pokemon Gold for his Game Boy and can't wait to catch Pikachu.
Still able to find all of these openers even when so much is being thrown at him.
I love my mods equally gives it away. Yeah, he thinks so, right? Gonna make pizza. Probably back from map 2.
Guarantee you the rest of his team
Sounds
was
good,
in a
Leon.
position to help him out in that initial fight.
I hope the pizza's good.
Pushing them back. Let's see this.
I mean, Lurk, do you think? Exclamation mark Lurk, in fact.
I mean,
I put one.
Bang just gets that kill off of Mitch being distracted.
Because I thought it was funny.
He stays here.
I do believe Zekken was sitting inside of a stun for that.
Sitting at 17 and 11 right now. And we touched on it earlier. We're going to touch on it again now. We have a chance at the timeout.
Let's go.
When these two teams match up, when these two players match up, Zekken has historically had Oxy's number.
Derivatives, I got you. Why don't you derive this big, bro?
Zekken has been able to best Oxy every single time. And this this series so far, it's just been one map, but it's repeating history.
Yeah, I think one the last times it's been Zekken versus Oxy. Zekken in the one-on-one is +5 in the last series, +3 in the other. And that's not even looking at the rest of the impact. Yeah. He's just putting up massive numbers.
And so for as much as Oxy has been lights out,
why? You just still watch
leading
them.
the league in ACS,
Who says
leading
you
the league
can't
in
watch these
KD.
matches once you move?
It's Zekken who's been able to stand at him.
I am the fire
and
emoji.
Zekken even started off this game really slow. I thought he was a little slow to warm up. Right, the first showstopper round didn't quite come together. It was Bang and Zelsa stealing the show in those early rounds, holding down the fort.
Why are you?
But since then, especially with the switch on to attack,
why? See, it's crazy that
these round starts.
It's crazy that it keeps.
I wonder here if they would try to get Oxy in an aggro or position.
It won't allow gay.
Nah, instead just doing a high-low on B.
Allow the word
Again,
gay.
if you can get a kill, they've got a shot. Zeppa does have a Phantom back spawn. He's going to play a little bit more aggressively than normal. Usually he'd play numbers. Now he wants to find a pick. It's one of the hero rifles.
Autobot is homophobic. I've been saying this.
Fully out onto C.
Sentinels want to fight into spawn though. Look at this.
1984.
Meanwhile, Zekken,
dude, it's crazy.
Excuse me. Gets a little bit of value of his own. Oxy still hasn't found a way and grabs the gun, gets his kill, but then falls. And Cloud9 are now going to have to attempt this retake approach from a couple of different angles, but none of them feel good.
And the clock starting to dwindle away.
Net first, Vic not far behind. Net the only one with a weapon in hand. And they've got 3 players sitting on site. Sentinels refuse to relent. They do not give up an inch.
It's really impressive to watch Sentinels sort of ebb and flow in these post plants, right? When they're playing aggressive, because they're always playing together, playing complementary angles, trading off one another nicely. Early in that retake, they go for that little peek back into spawn, but they don't over-commit to the angle. They take the 1-for-1, fall back a little bit, and then once the next stage of the retake comes in from C9, again they shrink back further and further into elbow as the clock starts to wind down.
So that's
classy play from Sentinels.
Well, it goes without saying here that Cloud9 need to win this round if they want to keep this map alive, and they have some tools to do it. But the lack of tools hasn't been the problem. It's been execution.
Exactly. And now they're timid. They're faking a bit of that fight towards Rebel.
Grabs. Hey, bro. At least I can spell.
I know my now they're rotating into A4 players, but that leaves B completely open. It's a gamble that John has seen through.
I know the word apostrophe.
Plenty of retake tools. That was one of them, though.
The timing is brutal there.
Oh, that's devastating.
Okay. They just run through this.
Now with the
they all leave. Yeah.
Neri
Easy fake.
Forward.
Neri catch this. Full control of B site.
Looking to put Cloud9 away.
Easy peasy. Come on.
This situation just got so much more difficult.
The nightfall is massive. They're all stuck outside. They know exactly where they are.
Ready for Bang to play off of his teammates.
He's gotta get out. Doesn't matter. Vic is spotted. Vic is not dead yet. Vic is
still hanging on.
Vic actually wins that.
Neri
damn, nice
right? Another kill. Oxy with the ult in hand, looking for any
good call. Narrate's still holding 3 kills for Narrate on the round.
Zeppa left alone, 6 HP.
And it's just Zeppa left with 6 health. And Zeppa doesn't even have time to defuse. Doesn't matter. Game's over. GG. GG, bro. Dominant Lotus from
Sentinels are locked in, Doug.
Type in Discord. I don't come at me.
This team is suffocating Cloud9.
I can type in Discord. What are you talking about?
And that's a scary squad to face down across.
Yep.
Sentinels looking like one of the top teams in the league right now, winning this series.
That's big for this. Thank you.
3-0, topping Group Alpha. The toughest group we've got, in my opinion.
Send me of her fungus
so,
nails. Dude, those are cool to look at.
You, but to do so
I don't know if you guys are the same. I like. I mean, girl shit is kind of cool for me.
And a big turnaround
like, you know, people popping videos. Those are hype. I like those a lot. Or just like when they gotta like do. Yeah, it's. I don't know.
The other side of things. This was dominance.
It's just. It's just. Maybe it's me.
Right, we
this is it's maybe disgusting. I don't know, bro. But it's like for some reason I can't look away. Like I'll get grossed out with things easy. And when I see that, I'm like, whoa. This is it's gross, but I'm like, I just can't look away. I just can't look away. I'm just locked in. Or fungus that'll set you off alone? No, it doesn't. Guys, it's not that serious. No, it doesn't. No. Fungus is not a fun guy. +2. Nice bar. Good. Freaky. Yeah, bro. Freaky, that kind of guy. What can I say, man? I don't know, freak. What can I say? Alright, I gotta figure out what to ask Zach. Alright, here. Let's go down to see the previous big like interview that they had. Need to watch that. The big one that they had, yeah.
VCT Americas to Toronto to EWC.
I wanted to Wordle, but I need to we can do Wordle after the Zekken interview. I need to do
kind of, for everyone, how do you even find blocks to just
prepare, this first? I need to prep more questions first.
So you don't get burnt out in the off season, you
know. I mean, it's very difficult. I feel like
that's not even that bad.
It feels like
that's it.
Like in Valorant, like the more you.
That's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. Like grossed out about. That's so mid, bro. You're fine.
To win.
That's chill.
The more you kind of like put yourself in a bad situation, to be honest, because you just go to all internationals and then like just need like a right policy where they just change map pool every month.
I don't want to see it.
Like I need.
Nah, it's fine.
A completely new map and like bind. I think it's really difficult to like not get burned out and making sure you rest, because at the end of the day, like
looks sick.
You could practice and like play so much, and if you don't play rested, your match you're just gonna play so bad that like all the preparation and stuff doesn't matter. So for us, like we kind of make sure we did in the middle where we rested, and we also put in a little bit of time in Corode and some other maps. But to be honest, we had like 2 days of scrims before G2.
I'll go in.
And we had a media
day
less. So that wasn't ideal.
How do you do that with like what was that 2 days of scrims like? Just jumping into media days as well. You know, for as a journalist, I kind of experienced some of the media days.
Yeah, it'll go away, man. You're fine.
Do you have to cut practice just?
Do you like Monster or 20th CB better? I like Monster. I like Monster more, definitely. Let's see, have I seen 22? Here, 20th CB. Oh, 2023 boys? Oh yeah. Monster. Definitely.
Yeah, we probably would have. I mean, we had like, I would say 3 real days to prepare, and one was a media day. So if we didn't have the media day, we probably would have had practice.
Guys, gross shit usually isn't that gross.
And we have to do it, so.
The media days are like, they take your whole day. It was like it was like 1 to like 7 p.m., like 8 p.m. So there's no way.
You're welcome, by the way.
I mean, the media days are fun. Like, I don't mind them. It's just like, it was just bad timing.
Yeah. No, I get that. No, I was looking at the schedule for that as well as a journalist, and we had like an internal media day of what it was supposed to be. But then it was really interesting looking at it because I was like, yo, I feel like if Sen and G2 make it to the finals, they're flying back, and then they have to jump into a media day. How do you even prepare for everything? You know, Harry, what's that been like for you? Because we talked in the past about just the importance of finding a balance with everything.
I think it's less stressful for me than it is like Amin and our coaches, because obviously I'm bringing stuff, but not nearly as much as them. They're constantly talking every day. They have to body view the enemy. They have to do so much, and just to like get us to have like a really efficient practice, so we're not like just going.
They made an incredible comeback against EG. So what is your read on Cloud9's Haven, and what have you, frankly, anti-stratted against them?
Keeping it pretty simple, trust in our game. I think that their comp has some problems. I think hopefully we'll be able to showcase what those problems are. And yeah, fingers crossed.
Good luck on one map away.
Center a game away from Paris, and there's an easy sell that they are the best Lotus team in our league. Welcome back to the floor, where we're going to talk about
okay, let's see.
Going on and playing without any new stuff or any ideas, and we're just playing whatever. Like we have to make game plans multiple days in advance, stuff like this. And yeah, I think there is an advantage to being able to go to all the internationals and that you have like tons of match experience, which I think is really good. But obviously,
I think Theodore is the fungus.
We don't have a lot of rest, and especially like I think it's a lot harder on the coaches and obviously to be forced to just like, okay, we have to prepare. It doesn't matter how tired I'm feeling, I must. So I think it's more on them than it is on me.
I mean, for you, John, I feel like it's probably been a very stressful, hectic period. I imagine it was really hard for you not to pull your hair out during such a very fast period. I'll start with you and like Bang and Narrate. What was the off season like? How many days were actually spent resting before this period? Because did any of y'all actually have a day rested? Like John, did you have time to even read like Sun Chu as you love?
When you say off season, like you mean like December?
Kind of honestly, it's tough.
You mean more so like Toronto and now?
Yeah.
I mean, we had 1 day break, I would say, like 1 day total since we started tracking for EWC.
Wow.
So like it's been like 25 days or something like that.
They're both True, they're both
team meetings, content days,
and they're both bald.
And I think we've only had 1 day break, and that was just before, like that's when we left EWC. So I mean, yeah, we had 1 day, but you kind of want more than that, I guess, just so you can like fully rest and recharge and not like because like when you play for so long and you have like so many match days, so many scrim days, you definitely build up a little bit of like stress and stuff. And when you have only 1 day off, like that 1 day, you're still kind of like wired in on the game, like you're still thinking about the game, and especially since we had to play new maps, like you're kind of incentivized to like, okay, maybe I should play ranked or watch some scrims or watch like other people play the map or watch Twitch streams or whatever, just to like not fall behind, because all these teams who didn't go to the internationals, they've been practicing the maps for forever. So it's definitely like not really an off day, but we had one, so we'll take it where we can get it.
Is that how you feel as well, Dave?
Oh yeah, you summed it up pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes from coming after Toronto, I think some of us obviously had to stay for like meet and greet. Yeah, they had to stay for meet and greet. Me and Narrate were able to sit at home, chilling, relaxing. I had some time off, or like I guess we had some time off. Like
I forgot about that part. I was just thinking of EWC.
It felt so short that we just kind of forgot about it. No, but we had a couple days off, but they didn't. They came back, and then like they had a couple days off after the meet and greet from Toronto, but right after like only a few days, and then we just went right back into practice, and then from then it was EWC. Like you said, tight schedules, not a lot of time for yourself.
I mean, I imagine it's really tough. As pro players, I imagine you definitely want an off-season period going from like 2024, 2025, 26, etc. But when you have these off-season periods during times where it's like in the season, do you almost prefer to have less time off because it helps you keep your mind just still sharp and very focused on the game, or would you prefer these periods where you have
this was for you guys? No, you don't. You didn't hang out those more.
I think it probably depends on the player, but for me, I do like having the time in between matches because I feel like, or in between like events, because I feel like it gives me enough. It's a short period of time, but it's enough time to reset. But you know, if you don't have.
Sometimes when I do my walks at night, because my neighborhood's pretty cool.
It almost didn't go your way, but you made an incredible
what's nice is that sometimes what happens is that I can hear people baking banana bread, or no, raisin bread. It smells like raisin bread a lot in my area, which is really nice. Raisin bread smells really nice. And in the summer, like during Junes and Julys, some people are doing like making fires in their backyard, so that smell of a firewood is super nice. Is the game starting? The game should be starting in about 5-ish minutes or so.
Have that, it's kind of hard because you know. I
mean, hear them baking. I can smell them, not hear. Smell. Oops. Be that chill? Yeah, my neighbor, the neighborhood that I moved to recently is very chill, which I like a lot. Yeah.
could be happening in your life, and anything can be happening.
Nice, bro. Thank you.
Your own confidence in your own play. So like, it's just good having like the ability to reset in between events.
Using the team play really well when you move in a pack.
And the pressure's on Wyatt.
Okay.
It's a Cloud9 win here, going all the way to 3 maps. That would be what it takes to pressure Sentinels away from qualifying to Paris. A win on Haven for Sentinels would secure that spot.
The MTV quiz walkthrough of my neighborhood. We'll see, bro. Here. And make sure to run quick ads to ensure that we don't get disrupted before the game and before the game comes back for 90 seconds. Thank you. Because I know this happened before because I forgot to run them before the game. I'm sad about it.
So that's why I prefer it. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, so then when you guys are all going into the season now, that you're actually just fully in it, you have at least just more periods where you can, I guess, take kind of a rest, or at least go back to the structure that you normally had. What's the day?
I wish that chapters
are at least fully situated here for sure.
Yeah, I think for us, we knew the 2 first matches are going to be a bit tougher. Yeah. Because against G2 we didn't have much time to chill, and we had only 2 days of practice, and then after G2 we had 4 days of practice straight, off days, and 2 days Friday against Australia.
Who knows, bro?
And all good, and we had enough time to work on them, whereas we didn't do that for AWC or our first games. I think now we're settled. We're just gonna obviously keep improving and add some stuff here and there, and just focus week for week.
Okay. Let's actually go into kind of the hopes and expectations now for a bit, because G2 has a completely different roster. Everything that's been about, we want to use this time.
Even if G2 had Leaf, we were gonna be thinking we gotta win the split, because if we're not beating G2 even without their problems, or without Leaf being out and stuff,
no way,
which is unfortunate. We can't really say that we can go into champs and we're really confident that we're gonna win. So it's definitely important for us to win the split, I would say. Obviously, we've had the whole year to improve and get better, and I think now is just the time to really just put it we've already done all the hard work, and it's just go into every single match ready to win. That's it. Yeah. And never have a match where I think our biggest
you can't even
we do not want to go into a match where we're just flat.
Really?
We always want to be online during the match, and I think this match is a good start. But obviously we have to go match by match.
Where?
Options you have with this Viper, the opportunities for walk-ups both on the attack and the defense side.
Oh.
There's a lot of good
there you go.
to come with the pick Ned is going for. This is one that
Sentinels
will have prepped pretty heavily coming in. No surprises here when it comes to what Cloud9 will be running against them.
Meanwhile, a map that is I suppose equally as successful or also successful for Sentinels.
Okay.
And so we'll see how they choose to navigate this round for Cloud9. Again, the stakes are pretty simple. You've got to win this map if you want to have a chance at staying in front of the pack in Group A.
Let's go.
Both these two teams walk into the series undefeated. Both of them with championship aspirations.
An unbiased watch party, because it is. What do you mean, Mango? I am unbiased. I'm very unbiased. It's laundry day, so I just wore a random t-shirt.
Ready for some A aggro immediately, starting off the pistol round. Can play behind this Viper wall early to get the cross.
Who would you want them to play duelist with?
Been islanded
Who would you want them to
do
duelist besides Zach?
Even fails to break the dart.
Right?
So
yeah.
Like I said,
very unbiased watch party, guys. I'm so unbiased.
A little info with the flash
it's only choke 9 in playoffs.
And an orb will soar across
that
the sky.
Random shirt.
Yeah, utility fully out towards A.
Put John
have to get out of there. It's hard to retake past this Viper orb as well with the decay going down. Even Molly is thrown into the mix to guarantee the spike
Phoenix
point. But when it goes down, this is C9's chance to pop.
Dash out.
Flash to the corner. They're all paired where they missed everything. Foxy. Oh, that sucks. He got put on the back. Zelsis with 3. That was such a mess. Holy hell.
Zelsis finds 3 into the round.
And
this is just picking up where Sentinels left off back on Lotus. I thought their post-plant protocols were excellent on both sides.
I'm crying.
Sort of outclassing on that front.
Year
here you see Sentinels. The first layer is so good. They have the Viper orb lineup goes down, then a Molly to stall it out once the gas runs out, and then in this little gap.
2008.
He's so bad.
I've got to tell people about the stock market. Oh no, it's 2008.
Okay,
that was what he said. I know it sounded like something else, but
yeah, that's what the subtitles will say in the VOD.
Yeah.
Jordan.
But really, I just thought the layering of utility to lock down that choke was so good from Sen.
I gotta tell them about the real estate.
Take flight.
Peak.
And a very similar look in this next round.
Calling 2008 the peak year is the most fucked up.
Do that on the defense side, but they're gonna flood in.
Yeah, they're trying to get ahead of some of this utility that was so effective in stalling
just the
last time,
freest take. Let's go.
Oxy got a little bit too into the utility, it seems.
Yeah.
2016 was peak.
Nanoswarm's chewing at his feet.
Buy the dip, bro. Yeah.
I appreciate that out
I'll
from
be like fucking
Cloud9,
Jordan
though.
Belfort.
You know, let's not waste any time in the second round. Sentinels just rip the hit into A.
2016,
C9
honestly,
just run into your demise. Let's go on to the
2016
real
was
rounds.
actually such a goated year. High key.
See what sort of investment
Should've
Sentinels
bought a
carry into this
house.
next round.
Yeah, why not buy a
They
house when I
should
was
have a bit
8?
behind this here. A couple bulldogs and
Or
an outlaw,
10.
if I'm not
I'm a
mistaken.
dumbass. Chat, why do you guys buy a house when you're 10 years old?
Just
Huh?
how they hold A.
Why do you do that?
They cannot just be giving the site and playing this retake, not against the Viper comp.
And there's an adjustment already. Instead of just having Mitch there, Oxy's by his side.
Okay, yeah, so
Even
we're gonna
that might be a
double
little
push
bit
up
light.
on A. Now check by the orb.
See if Oxy can stay alive back on site.
The shot that doesn't actually get the...
Shout out to the observers catching the shot just a little off the mark, and so that alarm bot will still be outside B.
Yeah, still A.
Dog
They
that
use
goes
dog
down
to clear out. Ooh.
Does, I believe, jump forward and get some info.
I think dog actually might have
A little
seen
bit.
John.
Oxy has to dash away.
So that's good. So they're rotating over really quickly. Yeah.
And immediately
Smoke.
rotations coming
Ooh,
through.
Oxy didn't clear the corner. Damn.
This time, A was not open.
That's tough.
Yeah, what a
Nair and
difference
Bank
just
already
Oxy
dead.
being there
Yeah,
is 2
rotate.
kills.
Get out of there, bro. It's gonna keep their attention here,
Celsius
considering
is
it's
still
just
playing around
Celsius trying to find one, but
Seeing if
they're all
anyone
locked
overstepped.
into the corner. I do not
Dare make
think
a mistake.
Celsius finds a single thing. Remember, alarm bot's still there. So they can go C, and C seems like
space back into mid. Maybe make a
a
go
better
at
option.
making noise over into C.
Especially considering Vic is all the way at the
Sentinels might
back
just
of
be
B,
thinking
so
about giving some opportunities for
I don't think you
Celsius to find a
find
work
much
timing
on
onto
this,
A once these players clear
honestly.
out. But I love the decision now to put that turret down onto short.
Alarm
now the team
bots?
can start to move back and filter into B.
There's that alarm bot that the shock was off on at the beginning of the round.
Oh yeah, they're
Celsius had to
dispersing
break
from
that
A
turret,
at least.
which keeps these C9 players over on the A side of the map.
They're
means Zekken
still
can go
staying,
ahead
so
and plant
C
the
should be
spike.
the take. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
They're just fully playing retake C here.
2018 was
Yeah,
peak.
why not? We
Yeah,
have
has
such a
chance, what
massive
can I say?
numbers
You should have done it, bro.
advantage. That should be the way, but
About Bitcoin
importantly,
at 10.
notice
We
there's
should
no
have all bought
paranoia on
Bitcoin
Vic.
at like 5.
Dog and both flashes have been used from mid.
He's
So
doing
while,
a strip
yes,
club.
they have
That's
the numbers
insane.
advantage.
If that's true,
Actually
that's kinda
breaking
sick.
through choke points could
He's
pose a little
using
bit more of a
challenge,
problem for them.
Starts for
Timing
a
is an
million.
issue here as well. Zelsis is on this
Shay
way to
was right,
fight,
bro.
maybe
Where was
going
that?
a bit too
Where was
far.
that grind set?
First shot off the mark.
John won. Yeah,
John
but just
gets his
one though.
one.
Zach
that
gets
does not add
away.
up.
Yeah, it's just not enough. And Zelsis a little
Oh,
late on this
Celsius.
lurk as
Oh,
well.
that's tough.
And doesn't get the kill.
Ooh.
Oxy with 3 on the
Oxy
round.
from how far?
Celsius will try to arrive
Doesn't
and do
matter.
any damage
All
he
good.
can.
2-1.
And there's not much there, so
Bounds
Cloud9 get
happen.
on the board.
They don't want the smoke.
And apart from just having
It's
guns
funny you
to
say
actually
that.
fight Sentinels, the difference there was Oxy putting that extra
1000%.
player on A.
1000%.
And
I
even
knew a
without
guy
much
one time that
support
said they
to
don't
go
want
off
to
him,
smoke.
he's just playing this off angle.
Fun caster.
Into graffiti. He goes running through. It looks a little bit silly
Wonder
without
what
the
happened,
neon wall being up
I'll be fell off.
for the pop.
I think Kaplan agrees with you there.
Yeah.
Shares that sentiment. It looks like a similar defensive setup out from Cloud9.
Yeah.
The alarm bot's a little bit deeper, but they're
you'll-
fighting for A long.
Yeah, you'll see Bang there running the fake teleport in A lobby to threaten getting the crossover into the pocket there to, you know, put some pressure on these A anchors. Really just trying to get into this B site.
Yeah, I remember him too.
Ned is back there. The dart will tag him.
Kind of jumped
Yeah,
into it,
Ten
huh?
was there.
Yeah,
and
he
Zekken
ultimately
would've
fell, but
2v5
Zekken
that.
falls on the other
Like,
side of it.
Root
The
and
KJ
Rian.
utility.
I don't know if that's true, but I
Again,
want to
only
believe
a paranoia to play with.
Just
Back
'cause
in
it's
spawn
Tens.
is Vic with a paranoia,
Ten-
ready to rip.
Tens was at
Bang
the
would have been the first one on
Cathedral
the
for
target.
CS.
He gets
dude.
cleaned
He
up
was
by
in,
Mitch.
Good blind.
IEM.
The paranoia. Oxy trying to
Early
get on
first
high.
ever NFL. That was your first
Plunked
ever
right back
NFL?
down.
What the fuck? That's crazy, dude.
And now here's where things get a little messy.
You remember that
lockdown
caster's
play,
name,
Nary
Sam?
gets his 3.
I wonder
So do
who that
Sentinels.
was. I remember him a lot.
Nice
Oh,
shots
I
out
was
of Nary
talking
there.
with the future CS coach. Yeah, with Oni, bro.
It seemed like C9 had a decent enough position to get back onto the retake, but there wasn't a
Maybe with Oni.
smoke
Yeah, I
going
saw
into
that, yeah.
main. So Nary just
If he
carves.
tends to go hard, he could play in his
From out
30s.
here.
Dude, he easily could, actually. I wonder if he does go back to CS.
Yeah, that sideline is.
But I think he likes
it's
being a
free.
streamer too much.
Yeah,
and
that
he doesn't need
attack
to.
smoke from Sentinels too.
Might have been a reach or something.
Make it really
Yeah, no, probably
uncomfortable to
not.
Pop out into the site.
Dumbass. I don't fuck with that guy. The light source stand up. Dude. Light source stand up.
defensively,
Never saw
very
bro
little
again. Yeah, me
exchanging.
neither. Piss ran.
Yeah, it's a little different how C9
Cloud9
play this Viper comp compared to when we saw it back so much in Americas where the Viper.
The Leicester stand-up is so funny. I can't believe he inspired a generation
Instead, the Viper orb is
of people to stand up when Aura form.
Effective stall and
Dude, Wolves lost last night too, bro. I'm so sad they lost. If they'd won, they might have been actually been able to make playoffs and then maybe Paris.
Paranoia pulled out as well.
It sucks so hard. I wanted to see Wolves again, man. They were such a fun team to look at and like just talk to. And Sufat is my goat.
Flood back into the site quickly.
Oxy has taken all of this A main space, and they're rotating right back into him. Surely they know
they
that
can't
this
make it
was
now.
uncovered.
Maybe
Surely
not.
they know he might be up.
The chances are low. Oxy gets two.
Getting his two.
Two in that spot is just not okay.
3 and 14.
How does he manage that? Now this challenge out into doors. Sentinels getting picked apart.
Is Narrate's 3 and 14
Solo
in this
players
game?
feeling extra confident.
Yeah, a little chaos and a little uncertainty injected into the
They
round.
do, bro.
And now they move back into A where there's still the Viper's wall. There's this
Kong Kong's
sky that's
quotes
tucked
are
into the
so
corner.
sick. They're like they're
Zeppa
actual
on the
MC.
other side as well, playing this 50-50.
Bang, please, corner, bang, bang. Oh!
Bang trying to keep the off angle. Bang can't hit the
Thank
shot.
God, I got the trade.
And John cleans him
Good
up.
job,
but he's
but
left in 1v3.
Yeah,
it's a 1v3 for John. He has
just
spike,
chose
but
to challenge and
what
won
is he gonna
every
do?
single fight they took.
He runs out of time.
That was kind of wild.
Doesn't matter. You can't do shit.
A way through for Cloud9.
Core, this would be like one of the rounds where attackers run out of time. That's what I would cross off for this one. That's what I do. He's trying to plant, he cut it, and he's like, I guess I'll save.
Quiet of the mid rounds when the information is denied.
What, and they have like D1 thing that does for chance wins?
to pounce
Yeah,
on
that's
Sen.
kind of about it. And he doesn't aura farm well. And he doesn't do anything well, actually.
Cloud9. Denying some of this negative space, if you will.
Just walk re-cleared me. Nice little double piece.
That's what I'm saying. What's good, dry bones?
Switching the setup from Cloud9. Deep seawall.
Yeah, and 3 towards A.
Save should have
This looks
saved to me,
aggressive.
but
It looks like it's going to be a C fight, though. So having all these players here is a surprise for Sen.
Why is there just a
pops
goat?
Bang's in the back lines now.
He dashes into them. Oh, the dashing is crazy. Wait, okay.
That's there,
Well,
but he has to clean up so much.
Zealous
on
baits
his
for his
own, and
team.
he just
I respect
can't.
it. Human drone
Sentinels
shit.
called chaos with chaos there.
Welcome back, Leon. Hope the
Bang's
pizza's
teleport
good, bro.
Pulling players to turn around, distracting them, leaving Zepp all alone.
3. I mean, is Zeppa?
Sentinel will have to
Zep,
1v3
Zep,
to
Zep,
turn the
Zep, oh, okay,
round.
thank you, John. Oh, that was almost
Boy,
a
he did
1v3.
one hell of a run there, didn't
Whoa,
he?
whoa, whoa,
Yes, he
whoa,
did.
whoa, whoa. Whoa, that's crazy.
Don't forget
Happy
Zeppa's
John is
been
back on Viper. Yeah,
playing
John
as
back
long
on
as
Senti is
anyone.
good, man.
The franchise player from C9, and when you turn back the clock, back in 21, he was playing Duelist for them, switched over to Initiator. Early in the series, playing Clove.
Yeah.
On the Sentinel, he is a threat, but when the start of the round goes like this,
Base fell off underneath almost.
even he can't pull it back
You
to
see,
them.
you see me jump up? You said
That
jump
is-
and I was so far, I was like...
Still all smiles
That's
for Sentinels.
tough. Well, I hope
And for
it's still
good
enough
reason.
to fill you, bro. That sucks that it
Quick
just
note
didn't
here,
work
Golf
out.
online. In the hands of Oxy.
Sen is winning
The short line
champs.
over on A.
I would actually love that.
Away.
That'd be so
Propped.
sick. Dude, I want Sen to win champs, or I want
Sending a shiver down his
Fnatic
spine.
to win champs.
Sentinels realize B side
Sen
might be
because
a
my
bit
friend
weak
and
here.
Fnatic because I want Bolster to retire finally.
Or so they think. I mean, there's a lot behind
And
this.
become a
Yeah,
caster.
they need
Because
to
he's so
fade
much,
out the
he's so
gas
much better.
first. Yeah. Don't want to commit in too early. Still have to
It's
deal with
edible
this
for
turret.
sure. Ooh.
Shockdart didn't quite catch at the beginning of
Tough.
the round.
Second time's a charm. Or so they say.
This is all a ruse, I think, to go.
I mean, that
Flash
peeking
is
was.
good. That on the swing,
Oh,
but
that
Sentinels
was
again
what
ready
was
to
that
fight.
jump? Hello?
This time they're prepared.
Why did
Playing
they?
anti-frozen in
I
their
thought.
tracks.
Yeah.
Did Vic paranoia them? Is that
So,
why?
I mean, the
But like
round
they
is
just.
over. Oxy's going to want to keep his
This all
ops,
died?
imagine.
I mean, I
Mitchell has
guess.
one kill, but he's trying to preserve his weapon too.
Structural integrity of a wet paper towel dropped in the air fryer. That'll
The
help.
fact that Oxy took a shot with the op as well. It's a big tell for Sentinels going into the next round. Gonna have to be on their guard. Means especially controlling the
Tough.
space down
Yo,
A
get
short.
that boy a phone, bro. Phones aren't that
The
expensive
utmost importance
nowadays.
for Sentinels.
Get bro a phone. Even a
Which
flip
is a
phone will
fight
do.
they have been winning for most of these rounds, and they set the pace on that, and they set the tone right at the beginning.
But that is one of the big benefits of having this Viper wall that they're throwing down on A short, right? Is it cuts off the common line where Jets will like to, post up down at the bottom there. Makes it a little bit easier to clear. That's why we saw that time Oxy peeking around the corner with a dog coming up, because he has to get back on the line on a delay instead of just, I don't know, a breach stun, posting him up immediately.
Right.
C9 have to do a bit of problem solving to get him in those forward positions. That to me looked good.
It was close.
Must have still been moving.
Ooh, Imi is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stressed.
Imi is sinking into his seat. His head is sinking into his hands.
Imi is not happy, bro. Damn. Get him a ladybug phone. Yeah, bro, get him a ladybug.
As much as he's rubbing his temples, I don't know.
He's going from bonefuck nowhere to the biggest college state. I'm so ready. Yeah, get a.
Very good. This is where they bested.
Get bro a flip phone. That costs like $50. We'll tell him to buy one. Yeah.
And I think if there was a hope for Cloud9 to make a run at this, to take us to Corrode, I would have expected for it to be a pretty strong showing right at the beginning.
Choking a few grand finals. Renaissance Dominance EMEA, Pacific and China have won champs the last 30 times.
Yeah, the thing for C9 is I do wonder if they pivot to play a more quick flood style with the Viper. It's not usually in their wheelhouse.
They're so funny.
But it would be a way of counteracting a lot of what Sentinels are throwing at them, right? When we saw in the early rounds, C9 was full giving sights, Sentinels post plant, you can't actually break it. Okay, so you have to play on site, you have to do something.
He knows he's losing his hair. And he's trying to
eager in that last fight.
Hang on to it for as long as he can.
Their only real fighting tool is going to be a Paranoia or Sky Flashes. They don't have that much threat in terms of setting up a fight, so a lot of it is just going to be 50-50 challenges, which, in the name, it's a coin flip.
They've certainly got the shooters to win those out, but that just hasn't been the case this time.
59? Dude, so he'd be 59 and he would still get 9 kills again.
Early nano to stop that early peak short.
Yeah, I was going to say, wild setup from C9. Full Killjoy utility A, but also the Sky and the Jet. It's, pistols on the other side, so I'm trying to come up with something creative, but Sentinels have found the opening.
It's effectively double dive comp that they're running too, with the Omen TPing while the Neon dashes forward, just makes the site so easy to take. Yeah, and now they've got the pit down.
So simple. Drop the pit, go back, look at the walk up from the garage. You've got a Killjoy alarm bot in A lobby, so you don't have to worry about that flank yet.
Chat, doesn't the Viper pit look kind of sus?
Too. Great.
The alarm bot did just tag someone A main. They put the flash out. The dogs are going to try to push them out. And so there is a little danger here if you're Sentinels. Cloud9 are slowly closing the walls in.
Don't get eco. Please don't get eco. Please do not get eco.
They've kept this close. They're trying to navigate through this
you
pit,
already have 2 down.
It's a huge factor, and they cannot find their way in.
Oh my god, Oxy. Get Oxy. Get Oxy's up.
Danger. Oxy's now going to make a mad dash back into spawn.
They're going to die. Nice, dude.
And they lose the op.
Oh.
It doesn't matter if Sentinels are
they couldn't recover the op.
They've got such a lead, they can continue to buy, but this is the problem.
That's crazy.
C9's retake looked like it was going well enough that Oxy starts creeping into position to maybe, hey, if I can get a pick, we can make a shot at this thing.
Let's go.
But as a result of the good work of Vic and Mitch on the flank, he ends up losing the op.
You are the freak. Not among us.
And so because of that, they're not going to be able to invest the same thing into this next round. Oxy's back on a rifle.
Automod is such a baby, bro.
And the Killjoy setup is B.
They pulled the Automod. It's like, bro, I've turned off every single Automod, which is crazy.
Bang just fully aggroed at Oxy and won that straight up 1v1.
And Sentinels aren't stopping anytime soon.
The Paranoia a little bit off the mark. Zeppo was there to greet it.
Flash through?
On the other side of the wall.
What is happening? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Trying to hold the line.
What do we do?
The aggression from Cloud9 pays dividends.
That has certainly been the note from Imi. C9 are playing completely fearlessly.
Get it together.
Disrespecting smokes, pushing past them from Sentinels. I mean, these are fights that could just as easily be shut down from Sen. But C9 think that they can thrive more in the chaos of the rounds moment to moment than Sentinels. And if it comes to, a game of chess, maybe they're losing. If it's a fist fight, C9 can win.
Backyard brawl, bare knuckle.
Nice, let's go, baby. Where's your up? Comes.
Goes the way of Cloud9. Now an early pit towards A, particularly on the short line. Sentinel's not interested in that.
C9 getting really nimble with these Viper Killjoy setups. A different one every round, it seems.
Bang, not taking a tag there. Vic has to pull that smoke back just a little bit. The paranoia too early.
Yeah, but it's full stall. They're not going to give the C site. C9 now invests the lockdown.
7 is doable.
Sentinel's going to have to be pushed away from that.
And remember, because of this, they
Look,
can't go
the
A.
issue is that it's Haven attack.
Utility B.
So I would like 8. 8 is the most ideal number for this attack
is
to have.
always going to challenge these angles.
But
and so now they've dealt
yeah,
with the
just I like 8. Exactly, I agree. Yeah.
With Zeppa.
Is he champ? After this, what they're champ?
Exactly. Ultimate into backside. A challenge from Vic.
They cut the power off. Just wonder, I don't have it up.
Zelsis wins that swing.
Again, they want to brawl. They want it to get messy from C9.
He's gaslighting his team.
But this round,
smoking my BR with the same team last week.
Oh,
bro, Heart of the Thieves should easy win against MIBR. I'm so confident in that. Should be a free win for them, honestly.
There's no way for them back into the round. I mean, they're again
10%.
in a safe position.
I would give them 10%.
Sentinels have just been blowing up this B site.
I gotta.
And it's not even like they're just sprinting out at the start of every round or anything
Think
like
about
that.
questions for
they're
Zekken.
Going C, they're pulling out all this utility. Again, if you can ever eat up a paranoia early on in a round, C9 have effectively no tools because.
Questions for Zekken,
as Mitch goes down, C9 are almost always using a Skybird for scouting. They're using the Skydog early on to scout as well. So if you eat the paranoia, they have a Sky Flash, and that's the only tool they have to play on the late rounds.
Right.
That's why C9 are always challenging and looking for these solo timings, is because they don't have the same tools to fight. Sentinels know all this, and that's why they feel so confident to just layer into this B site and play the post from there.
No real buy for Cloud9 here.
With what Japanese challenges wants to move to Japan this time? You're moving to Japan? That's crazy.
Oh boy. 2 ults invested.
That's so sick though. Fuck yeah, bro.
And no.
It's all
you
a
probably watch
Look
Pacific
at C-Long
at
right
normal
now.
times.
The forward alarm bot gives it up, but
30%.
There's no way
Ball's
C9
law.
can rotate quickly enough. Sentinels don't necessarily know that, however.
Right, and Cloud9 also don't know what's behind it.
The ball is so
right,
smart.
they saw the alarm bot got procced, but was it 1? Was it 4?
So it becomes a mid-walk from C9. This
that.
worked for them.
How did they easily win?
100%.
Starved for
Trust,
information.
they look so good, bro.
They have to make a play. They have to take some space. And again, it's Nary.
What, really?
He has been so ready in mid every single time C9 challenge. But truthfully, Sentinels don't know about the garage players.
I'm gonna go there for the bang, bang, bang chant.
They're walking together, pack mentality.
Watch any game. Let's go. Wait, why are you going to Japan, by the way?
That's the difference it seems like to me. Sentinels always playing together as a team. C9 trying to dip into individuals. Trying to be the hero.
Sorry, you went to the...
It's really hard to argue against the form that Sentinels are showing today.
Wait, school in Japan?
This is pretty damn near
perfect.
like
a abroad semester, or are you
so
just Japanese?
Frustrating to play against because when a team is playing so by the book, they're so prepared for any odd strat that you try to throw at them, any sort of peek. You just can't help feel like every move you make. I should ask Zach about being. Do you keep trying to go for those, or do you stop? Do you play timidly? C9 chose no, we're not going to play.
Do you speak
like
Japanese?
We're going to throw ourselves in there. But even that hasn't worked for them.
I'm learning. Hell yeah, bro. I learned Japanese for like about 2 years of my life. So that's sick.
And so much like was the conversation on Lotus, for as rough of a half as it's been,
I even tried to do the JLPT as well for a bit.
That it does.
Fun.
And it'll have to come down to Oxy. You know, Oxy was the pivot point for C9 early in this half, and they got the buy round.
Japan's a hard language, bro.
Him and Mitch don't really get to play the game down long, but...
Ooh.
But Oxy has bought up into the operator. Final round. He's got to do something with this.
I'm not gonna glaze my boy like that. That's I would. Zach would always like humbly be like, nah, man, I don't have all that. Blah, 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 yeah.
Very aware that Oxy can have that gun.
To go to
So it's a
watch what he
close
do it.
Killjoy ultimate.
That'd be
as a matter
interesting.
Of fact, to stop all of the forward lines Oxy could be on.
Actually.
That's all this is. Clear out short while the
gotta
whole
be
team
like
pushes in through
level
long.
to study in Japan.
But they have not gotten rid of the back of the side.
Are you gonna be
There's still
entry-level to
plenty
study
of presence
Japan
there. You see
in
Vitar lighting up everything. They know
a
where
Japanese
they are.
school, right? Yeah.
John even gets a spin kill and a shot kill.
But he gets a shot
Utility
kill?
on full display as Oxy gets
the
his
hell?
kill, yes, but
Spike planted.
it might be too little too late.
Yeah. But they did they get anyone? Did they get anyone? Did they get anyone?
That was crazy.
And it's another beautiful showing from Sentinels.
He's just moving through smokes, different colors. Okay, he's just.
Yeah, no.
What the hell was that, bro?
Complete destruction.
What the hell was that?
Sentinel's utility there. I mean,
Dude,
you saw
the
the
util is so
snake bite plus
sick.
shock dart combo.
How he
There's
managed to do
also
that.
paranoia thrown in from Bang and a neon stun, hurting all of those players behind default.
Bro spat on it in all the right
So you just get completely destroyed.
That's funny.
Zekken
Man,
ran
you
into
guys are
the
funny
side fully
sometimes, huh?
blinded just to run distraction. Let's look at this beauty.
But so
Double lineup
a
from
show
John
that I
right on the
watched a
fly.
lot to agree with
And
the
again,
little
it's
Call of
after-
Duty Japanese.
Oh, it's just gross.
Wow, dude.
Jesus.
And don't forget the lockdown too, pushing them back.
Yeah.
Was Terrace House.
Beautiful sight hit that
Terrace
Sentinels to a
House.
9-3 half.
That
Cloud9
show
are
helped me a
left to
lot
figure this
with
out.
just
Maybe some words of encouragement from
conversational
Jack
Japanese
on
and
the
like how
stage
people
behind us
interact.
can pull them back into this
I
match.
highly
Liz, take
recommend
away.
watching it to see
Thank
how
you so
you
much,
like.
Zekken.
There's
Yes,
Jack
I
at
am
the end.
Cloud9 CEO, Chief Executive Officer, Jack, here with me right now. Now, here's the thing. We were standing out there watching the game, and you said, man, I've seen how hard these boys work. I just want them to show it. Talk to me. What have you seen from them? Because maybe people don't expect that, like, see how involved you are as a CEO.
Yeah, I mean, I see these guys literally every day, work out with them, see them work. I mean, they're a wonderful bunch of guys. The coaching staff is phenomenal. They work so freaking hard to get where they are.
Why is Jack looking right at me?
Show it on stage today.
Yo, Jack,
it's a
relax.
curse, so anything
Yo,
can
chill,
happen.
bro.
Something else I want to ask you is, have you heard of the Cloud9 playoff curse?
Yeah, I know about that. I'd really love to change that narrative.
I mean, do you have any thoughts on it? Or
Jack
just kind of
did
like,
not seem
we'll see what
happy
happens?
about that, bro.
I mean, you can't really ignore it. It's pretty painful. I'd really like to change that narrative.
Yeah, it's just like.
I'm going to ask you.
Okay,
is
I was
about
like, yo,
Mitch,
I
'cause he
don't.
was in the
Let's
first
just.
iteration of
He's
Cloud9
not
Valor,
happy
and he was
about
back
that,
on
man.
the stage, leading your team behind us right now, talking in the half, talking with Emmy. What has it been like to see him from literally years ago, first during the first iteration of Cloud9 Valorant till now?
It was super fun to see him like return to the team. I've always loved the guy. He's an incredible player, so we're lucky to have him.
Now, Doug, you threw this gauntlet down. I would like to hear your words of wisdom, because you just told me you don't play this game, but you watch them every single day.
Oh, yeah,
so when
Jack,
they
let's
watch
go.
us back, maybe for Emmy, maybe for Googly, maybe for the boys, what would you like them to know? Any words of wisdom?
I mean, it's a game. They need to have fun. Just get out there, laugh, scream, have fun.
Have fun, boys. Everyone give it up for Jack for Cloud9. But we have a 9-3 half to get back to. Casters, take it away.
Nice.
Thank you so much,
Jack.
Liz. Yeah, maybe a little fun. Will
Looks
be
to
the
the guys
difference
who
maker.
made
Maybe a little
Phineas
something
and
to inject
Ferb.
a little life back into the situation, because
Dan
Cloud9
Provenmire?
haven't had a ton of reasons to smile. In fact, they've only had 3 on Haven so
actually,
far.
yeah,
But a turn of the
kinda.
half
A little bit.
potentially
You're not wrong.
will change the tides.
Seems like a similar story to Lotus early on.
That's got weird
That
trading.
story
I mean, no
continues.
shit,
That
bro.
would be
He's been in this
C9
game for
winning
like
this
20
pistol.
plus
That would be
years.
the start for them. Actually, very different approaches from both Viper
Like
players,
Zappa for
switching at the half.
50 years. Yeah, actually,
Balls
with
set up
VR
over
chat
towards C and
in
a high-low from
Japan
Sentinels.
server should be actually a great idea. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Just the pixel. But no kill
Yeah, bro.
found,
Just
so Cloud9
remember,
can cheat up a
remember to
little bit
just
further.
think in Japanese.
Sentinels are reading a
Also,
pivot back into
a
the B side.
website I use a lot for
Pulling
learning
all 5
Japanese in the
players
beginning.
into the center of the map to react
Learn
quickly to wherever
Japanese.moe
C9
and
decide to finish.
Tofugu.
Spam onto Oxy.
To learn my
Almost brings
hiragana
him all
and
the way down.
katakana.
Zeppel's fighting
Okay,
a war by himself and
what,
somehow walks away with a kill. And now full acceleration towards C.
Smoke goes down,
okay.
and Bang is there to pounce.
Bang gets him back.
Zeppa gets cleaned up, but Cloud9 do manage to get the spike down. And they manage to maintain control of C, at least
Zach-
for now.
Zach-
Both Paranoia is out. As Zekken pushes forward, it's a slaughter.
goats,
Once
bro.
more.
Zach and John, double. Let's go.
That was nasty.
That was so disgusting with the slide. The Lysor.
Sentinels are up here having fun. And Zekken, I just want to see those shots again because his entire team got blinded up by paranoia. The same time he chose to dive into the site. He is a sitting duck. He's supposed to be the bait in this set.
Watch some Japanese dramas. Watch Terrace House and vibe. So like learn the accent and shit. Yeah. How does it aim like that? Well, Zach has his Kovacs routine posted. Kanji though, well, dude, fuck Kanji. Actually, fuck Kanji.
No real choice otherwise.
I hate Kanji.
But this is the difference. Sentinels are ready for it. So now the Outlaw has been countered out. There's 4 heavy armors from Sen.
He does aim train? Yeah. Zach aim trains every single day. He does the Kovacs routine every single day.
It's a good flash. Narrate with a lot of threat.
He's posted about it. Or like, I think he's done a YouTube video about it too. Yeah.
Force investment.
Ooh, damn,
still
Zeppa.
has some legs to it. Still has some life behind it.
All right, damn. That was nice.
Zeppa bought that Outlaw for Oxy, was glass, and then picked it up off his corpse.
Hey, bro.
Try to
better than me.
Oxy could not.
Doesn't something do also his every day? Yes, he does. Yeah.
Oh, keeps away Cloud9's
Something does. Demon 1 does. Like all these aimers do that every single day.
They're rotating away.
Because Oxy does too, right? Because they know they need to keep up. The only person with insane aim that I know who never really aim trained was Fluorescent.
Tries to get a kill.
Fluorescent never aim
trained.
trained.
Best efforts.
She would just
doesn't, but stays alive.
But the thing
do
is,
half a deathmatch before a game, eat like 3,000 calories, and then
now heavy armor, that gun, even from mid-range, a couple shots onto Mitch and Zeppa could be enough.
For like 6 hours.
Find a way to close the gap, though.
Yeah, sometimes.
That smoke might give him the window he's looking for.
It depends on the day. Should we do 1 DM and leave?
Surely not going to be afforded the opportunity.
Weird. What? There's no way you. Okay, I know I'm Sen biased. I mean, I'm not. But it's also like.
John's on the other side of the world.
Bro, what? How do you let him through?
To play with.
That's such a joke.
Not a ton of time to figure it out.
He's walked in dry with a judge.
First to fight.
I'd be so mad if that was me.
As Zeppa posts up down low. Gets his kill as Cloud9 gets a 4.
Drifted.
These round 2 forces from C9 are deadly.
You no damage, bro. Yeah.
If you remember back to Lotus, they couldn't turn that into anything. They couldn't snowball from it.
Yeah.
This is where if they're going to come back into this game, come back into the series.
But still,
can't leave any room for error.
Hey, don't be scared of them, guys. Let's go.
Hey, don't be scared of them, guys.
I'm telling you, that's just the strat from C9.
Can we lock
Don't be scared. Peek everything. Win your fights more often than not, and we'll win the series.
I agree.
I mean, it's gotten him to a 2-0 record so far.
On the games and some of the rounds that they've just been not scared of peeking. Look at that.
No fear in this round.
Oxy and Vic.
Full swing out.
Unfearing, but they have classics, so no shit.
If you're scared in this round, that would be a serious problem.
Can we lock the frick in? Okay. Watch out, profanity.
Even just freezing here, it's waiting for Sentinels to go
Can
for a little peek. Same thing like on the pistol round,
here?
right? Where once the trade happened and noise was cut, you want to
lock in, please? I want you guys
down and see if it's a rotate out or just freezing to rehit.
Don't say frick here, buddy.
And this is
you don't get
the amount of control I want to see. I want to see a little bit more control out from Cloud9.
I'm Nick A30, so I'm family friendly.
Can still take the rest.
Oh, let's scale it back there, bud.
Position, this is how they need to play it out.
Oxy, I think you gotta really watch out how you are holding these angles. It seems a little bit foolish.
Or let Oxy go hunt.
Little gun swap.
Yeah, they're just gonna just.
Spectre's the one we don't care about.
They found the flash on him.
Dash ready to go as well.
Yeah.
Narrate might be in trouble.
Okay, ping. Narrate. Narrate. Is that
getting those orbs up, and he will.
Oh, he's still going.
He might get 2.
What is the auto mod? Putting the aim.
Nicely done from John there. Gets to die to spike, no problems.
What?
I still have trauma from yesterday, but we're gonna be watching those spike tests extra careful.
That's sick, bro. That's cool as hell. I respect that kid.
C9 have put themselves in a beautiful position now as well.
Oxy's
gonna be rocking a knives round.
Yeah, I think
the team has money.
They're at the door of it, yeah.
No, I mean, but this is the round, right? Because a lot of times you lose a couple of players here, you wouldn't be able to fight back.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, they got this round, right? That's one to save. They couldn't do much there. This one, they should be able to lock in pretty easily.
Oh, it's heavy C again.
Any more questions?
Blades online, and the knives take lives. Oxy pushing forward, looking for a second, a third.
Oosh, ouch. Damn,
Who else but Zekken to blunt those blades, though? Now
Okay.
dancing around the paranoia. Vic finds his target.
That's exactly what C9
And
needed.
boom.
The
Nice.
knife so effective in Oxy's hands. Now Bang and Narrate trying to find their opening. First one is theirs.
Oh, this would be heartbreak. A 2v2 now. As Neri continues to push forward. Bang,
Bang,
steady
another.
hand, steady shots.
Ooh, ouch.
It's a round
All right,
snatched
they should
away.
wrap this up now.
Bang and Narrate have
Has
just been
lost
lights
round?
out.
Nope. What'd I say? They're good, bro. They're good.
Even there, Bang gets the first
See?
kill and gets the spot on the player
As well
falling
as the
back
squad
into
signed for
plat.
2026.
So Narrate knows exactly what he needs to do to swing
Are
on
they?
the
I know
line.
Oxy is.
And so all
I don't know.
of this talk
I don't know
about
all
they
the rest of
needed
them.
that round, and Oxy gets the opener, and he's got the blades. And
He's
for it to come down to that,
retirement. Yeah,
it
yeah.
feels so deflating. It feels so grounding.
Dude, I think you said it right. Where Jack is paying Zeppa his retirement money, bro. Nice.
C9 a look at the scoreboard.
Also,
It's
being
fine. They
in
can play
the
this
arena
next
for a
round as
Sen
well,
game
but
is so nice,
lost the
man.
chance to
The energy is so
claw back
sick.
to
They
near
are so
even.
hyped.
Lost the chance to break Sentinels. Now Zekken's got
C9
an ult on
calling
the
the
other
clicky.
side.
David, what a great question.
That last round was with a little bit of buffer behind
looked-
it, if you will. But
Yeah, they look
there's no buffer
worse than
anymore.
usual.
Zekken on plat again.
And I don't get why.
By
They've had
himself.
some really good
Yeah, but
looks,
he's
but
also got
like,
this Killjoy shirt to bait for.
I don't know what's going on with
Typically, you
them.
wouldn't expect the duelist to be behind that.
Right. They're hitting the
Flash
site
is
once
one.
more. Trying to spam, picking us with off-trap plans.
Right click,
Zelsis down,
Zach.
the turret goes with them, and so
Damn.
does Zekken.
No entry. Oxy just sprays it, gets that.
It's not the blades, it's the
Damn, okay.
Yeah,
rifle.
Oxy
Bro,
just says, let's run it back
Oxy's doing
again.
everything for
Yeah, we
them,
lost
bro.
the post plant, but this time I won't die.
Also, I say, look at
This
Phineas
time
and
it's a
Fur.
5v2.
Enemy remains.
Oxy
Yeah.
with 3.
Really hard
Narrate,
rate.
the last
Yeah,
one
yeah,
standing.
you are right. Yeah, they just had a hard rate on
Cloud9
them.
showing signs of life and success on C.
Oh, yeah.
A little slow to react there. Out from C9. Again, I have a microscope on how they play these post plants because I think that has been such a major difference in these two teams today.
After this
So here,
shot,
yeah,
we're gonna
big
go
numbers advantage.
and ask some streamers
Leave
what
these
questions they had
openings.
too,
Not when a guy like Narrate is still alive.
as well, and then we'll go from there. After the game is over, which should be pretty soon. Because it should be C9 interviews first and then Sen's.
Cloud9 will get to 6.
Unless Sen have a meet and greet,
You wonder here if
that'll be way later
there's
in
a
the day
timeout incoming.
for in terms of the interview.
Just to kind of try to get ahead of it a little bit, right? I think
Just
the
a
lead is
little.
still comfortable, but
Definitely. I think this, honestly, the side hole just got to be a bit of a mess. Zelsis is running out of that smoke to try and hard bait for Zekken in the corner, but Zekken wasn't
Man,
hiding.
Zelsis is just
Zekken was
baiting for
shooting
them
into
each time.
the jet smoke to try and catch Oxy. Bit of a
Dude,
miscommunication
I
between those
want
two
to see
players, perhaps.
Oxy.
and you're right,
For the
Sentinels are gonna
first Sen
sort out those
timeout
details.
of the game, bro. I want to see Oxy on a better team,
there
man.
has
I
been
want to see
plenty of
Oxy
time
on
for them
like
to talk through this too. As Narrate was
like,
alive and
on like
really
an
far along
energy,
the last
you know?
round. Plenty of time for the
I want to see
conversation to
Oxy
take
on
place. Sentinels look to put Cloud9 away.
like just even 100 Thieves. I'd be down.
Sentinels very likely don't
Better
buy
Casey
into
Nera
this
than
next
Sen Nera.
round. Could
Sen
have the
Nera
option to
looks a
play
lot
off
better.
Zekken's ultimate, perhaps. and
Casey
get
Nera
something
was
going.
good. I think Sen Nera looks a lot more comfortable. He's really leaned in. He looks solid. Nera has continued to scale up throughout the entire year.
Hold on to these sites a little bit better.
He's had some clutch
from backside.
rounds.
Depends on their
He's-
setups again.
he's-
They're talking a lot about
he's
the
quite
Viper and how you
consistent,
can play more aggressively behind the wall, or play to give them let them into the start of the site,
Was
but
Casey
play for backside control.
that much better? Really?
Sentinels have a lot of options, but you do reveal a little bit of your hand when you put down the wall in terms of how
Mature
you
more as a
want to
player.
play those
Exactly. Yeah.
sites.
He's matured as a player. He's matured more as a
C9
communicator. I
haven't
think.
really been thinking too much about
Right.
it. They've just been
He's much more of a team player now too.
hard running
Right?
into this C site.
He's a very
Someone
level-headed
had
kid.
a Lotus
what
attack
I
side
say.
plan, which was let's not play macro, let's just run execs.
Honestly,
We'll do a bit of
Oxy on
server work
Twitch, I know a
and
fraud
win the
when I
fight.
see one.
Right? And I mean, again, for as much as we talk about it that way, it's gotten them to
Casey
this
Nera actually
point.
didn't
I mean,
care what the
Oxy's
hell you were.
had
Yeah,
a
he was just
great second
disrespecting
half
players
here.
however he
Solid
wanted,
the
right?
first two.
So he plays definitely more so
14,
for the
even
team now.
down
He
5
realizes
rounds
that his
is
life has value, so he doesn't
massively
just run in.
That's a very different Viper wall from the
Start
defensive
there
side.
where he
Zekken's
stands out
pushed
less,
all
but
the
he's
way
better
down
on Sen.
long.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
And well, if you're
It's
Cloud9
trade-offs,
thinking
right?
it ain't broke.
where he isn't
that
like
wall is so weird.
the
Are
star
they stacking
anymore,
C,
but
and that's just
he's
to
more of a
distract us?
team
Well,
player
let's
and
test it and
contributes
find
more.
out.
They're playing full read sake. Okay, I don't
Again,
mind
they
this,
will
put that on
find a
save,
vacant
so.
site.
Zekken has ult, which he could commit to this. I don't know if he wants
charge up
to.
that ulti.
And now there's a little behind this here. I mean, you take a look at the finances for COD9, and it's really starting to swell.
What can they really do though? Like John has,
Sentinels not nearly
like a weapon. Like Mary has a marshal, there's a guardian. Okay, yeah, Zach can't do anything.
Zekken, I don't think he ever left his dash.
Yeah, you let him go. Narrate gets invest the ult. Reposition. That's one declared out one by one. They haven't cleared out garage, so they can't actually do this. Oh, the second Zeus.
But a 2v2 now.
Oh wait, another but what? Pops through narrates. No way. Marshall matters, bro.
The defuse comes through.
We were just talking about it. We were just talking about it. Marshall. Marshall matters, man.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
What the fuck was that? Like this kind of moving flick into the smoke.
I'm hearing immediate reactions of disgust.
What? That was so sick from there.
That was gross.
That was so
17 and 9 for narrate.
That was so
and that might have been his prettiest one of the day.
Oh my god.
I'm still reeling. I feel a little bit nauseous.
Man, did I say Marshall? You turned up, bro.
That was a round where I was almost like,
narrate, Amy, we're gonna use the ultimate on the retake.
That's a little bit extra. With the sheriffs to back it up.
Just talking about it. That's what I'm saying. We were just talking about it.
Slams the door on this comeback.
We were just talking about how nasty he is.
How do you pick yourself up? You talk about it, and again, it comes down to these post-plant situations. C9 were in a winning position from the plant to the guns to the numbers.
Okay.
The one silver lining, if you will, for Cloud9 is that they can still buy into this next round.
Replay.
It's just one off of his ult. Maybe there's a player on getting Trailblazers online and then
you guys know
the
that
site,
song.
which
That's
has
like
been their
old K-pop
success.
song.
They might just see if A is gonna work for them. Site failed.
Chat, are you guys into K-pop? Are you
K-pop? We've got in the playbook.
Have you listened to it?
Come on, Celsius, you can get it up there, buddy.
I'll get me out of this video.
There we go.
Funny. No.
Fair enough. Ooh. Zeken's really far up. Oh, he's gonna put him away just like this.
That's okay. Fuck no. Goddamn.
Waiting behind the wall as it goes down.
Zach.
Oxy 180.
Dude, Oxy has diffed him this entire game.
From the young
I'm way into K-pop. I figured you would be Seo, considering you're going to Japan. Yeah.
Who still performed admirably for Cloud9, but there is a lot more work to be done.
Oxy is actually diffed. Zach.
Adjusted.
Like he's such a good duelist. Oxy is so good at the video game. He just has not been able to escape the C9 curse. Damn, I just need to see Oxy on a winning team, because he's actually like, I think like maybe top 2 duelist in VCT Americas.
Dog will go forth and
like
Oxy
this
will
guy's
follow.
so disgustingly good, man.
You should run.
Yeah, lockdown comes in just to guarantee this, but they can threaten taking into C-Link as well. Celsius could be in a bit of pressure, but it doesn't look like C9 want to go
and like
for it.
this game, he's better than Zekken.
Players in garage.
He's won 90% of the duels they've had. Even when ones where Zekken shoots first. That's the crazy part.
Awkward. They know garage is clear because this Killjoy charge is still online in mid.
They must make sense, dude. Yo, J-pop also fucks, dude. I love listening to J-pop, man.
Okay. An early call to cut their losses and go into the
where's
next.
bro going?
Financially, they're in an awkward spot.
Oh,
It's really
all the way
just
to
area
Narrate, I
can afford
guess, yeah.
something into the next round.
Who's shorter?
I honestly don't hate it. They just got 2 ultimates there as part of the exec.
I believe Oxy's shorter.
Celsius will hold on to his ulti.
Fuck no? Okay, why?
Yeah.
And they've got some money here, but this is not like you can afford
All
to
right,
lose
that
a ton
was
of guns here.
an awkward fight.
C9 are comfortable enough.
That's
that
not great.
Even some 1-for-1 trades would be benefiting them.
Sure.
And Sentinels, the reason they go for the save, a little bit like hard to play that round with
yeah,
the threat
dude,
of
he's just so
control
small.
being taken away from
He's
you,
the
right?
same height sitting as he is standing
have this
up.
Buffer of 6 rounds. It is very easy to just say, okay, we throw away this round, make sure we have a full buy into the next. Let's start supercharging our ultimates, right? Narrate's already got, Narrate doesn't have his, but Zelsis has his online. A couple of other players are going to be close. And you just play to stack a bunch of ults into one round. Because all you need is that one.
Sometimes that last step is the hardest to take. Sentinels have pulled a couple of tricks out of their hat so far. Might have to do it again.
Sentinels pretty heavily leaned into A early, now rotating out with Bang posted up on the short line.
You talked about the adaptation and how much slower Cloud9 are approaching these rounds.
Energy losing is because they're all tall.
That's pushed back for a bit.
But C9 are still challenging on the area, and Sentinels are in a great position to force on through. C9 have to go back to A lobby.
That's how you know Drive is an Overwatch head,
before
bro.
they do anything, or I think Sentinels can
It's
just react with
Lane
numbers.
Roberts, the Canadian superstar.
And here it comes. Yeah, Sky is going to put down a dog over. Oh, wait, no, there's no dog. Oh, it's coming out already. There it is. Bang dealt with it. Now you see the rotates. Yeah, so great mid-round calling from C9, proving that they can come up with solutions in these slower rounds.
And boy, they bit, didn't they?
Sen holding A, doesn't find any info. Vic commits to A.
But it's to sell a fake hit on
You got it.
But there's not enough behind this. I'm surprised they're really
He's
still
selling the
staying.
fake while Zeus is still watching. Doesn't hear this?
More players in short because Bang was
Zeus
pushed
knows
back.
when
This
Vic
is
gets the kill.
from C9.
Oh, Zeus tells him he's there going A.
Zelsis should hear what's going on the other
Okay,
side of the
finally
map.
Bang gets them, but they have to rotate now, bro.
But look at B right now. Mitch is snuck in.
Zeppa is watching the window. I think he saw the gun here.
Mitch can hear 3 footsteps rotating through. He has a brilliant timing to catch on to all these players.
This round has gone into disarray.
It's literally on Zelsis to block him.
Celsius is
Oh, he has to stay alive now. He has to stay alive. Oh, this is so chalked. Oh, this is so cooked. Mitch! Oh, they get rid of this. Oh, no. Ooh. C9 played that shit perfect, actually. What a well-called round from Mitch.
It's all on the duelist now.
What an incredible round. Vic selling the fake on A, still getting the kill. Just Joss is left over. Mitch rotates all the way around. Through
That is
B.
a round and a half.
What?
Out of C9's IGL
that was
Mitch.
beautiful.
Just
that was
perfection.
so, yo,
second to second. With all
phenomenal.
of those choices
Such
being
a
made.
well-called round from
From
Mitch.
using the Skydog to push out that Omen down on short A. From there, you know, there's going to be no one up in heaven because the Omen was so far forward, he has to be on 9 with himself. So now our ult up into heaven is great.
Or
In
mad
fact,
about the
Vic gets a
failed
kill.
send.
Excellent.
No, I mean, like, you can't even fault them on that.
Into B to hear the
C9 just
rotates.
out-called them that round. That was just
catches
a better
timing.
play from them.
Punish the
A
lockdown.
genuinely better
Yeah,
play.
I'd call a timeout too.
Right? Like, they chose to stack A, which was like a call that they chose based on a read. C9 probably thought they're probably going to do this. They made another set play.
Is C9
Mitch went
have
around,
effectively
got some
played
timings on
3.5
that. One was by Garage.
halves of
Lockdown's
Valorant
null and void.
and have not shown
and
a
you just can't do
look
anything.
like that.
Yeah, it's big.
It's been fast-paced. It's been hit. Go into the
No,
site.
it's more so
But
C9
now,
being
by
better
tapping
than it is
into some
being
of that
worse.
depth, it makes it really hard to prepare for these final rounds of Sentinels. Yeah, they've got an eco round right now. They might just run down mid, blow it up, do something like this. But the rounds after that, they're going to be now questioning themselves. Well, is it going to be more of the
Meanwhile, they all
successful
live in
slow
LA.
pace that C9 have run, or when we get into crunch time, will it just be off the rip, Oxy diving in? Because he's still been playing out of his mind.
Yeah, this feels like the first time, and maybe this might even be too far to say, but this feels like the first time Sentinels are on a back foot a bit, as far as like
And
not
you say
necessarily
it-
expecting, not really knowing what to expect.
Exactly, and you say it with them on map point, right? Which is a little
Yeah.
surprising, but it comes with, well, C9 winning. What?
Why ads? I don't know why
the last
ads.
7 rounds.
How do you run ads? Ads should not be running.
As you were saying, the manner in which they won it. And this is an eco for Sentinels.
Dude, ads should not be
get
running.
through this cleanly.
I ran ads before the
Sentinels
break.
gonna blow things up down mid.
And this is where they've run into
They didn't
issues
even tell me
before.
ads are running. What?
All day long.
I think about the narrate play just a couple
Yeah,
of rounds
yeah,
ago. Those situations that seem secure.
Twitch is an auto running? Why is it auto running?
With a chance for a quick play.
Why? It always-
I'm thinking about Bang coming in slow and Bulldog.
Oxy's thinking about the back of this site to kill on the
Happened to
narrate.
finesse yesterday?
No flank.
Dude,
Zekken
why
calls
is
off
it
that
auto
idea.
running ads? I literally have it on manual.
The 2 rifles
This
that
is
you
so
mentioned still in
cringe.
play.
No paranoia even to get back into the site. Round's a bit shocked.
But if we learned anything a couple of rounds ago, it was not to
Sure.
count out the round quite yet.
But I'm seeing C9 with 5 players alive in great positions, right? You know, you've got Oxy on the first line of contact. Players can swing around both sides of default. Vic in Hell 2 can come into support. Like, that's just a comfy post-plant setup.
Yeah. I mean, even exits don't give a ton of value here. Nobody's really close to having their ult online.
Love how he drops the gun before going on the hunt so that he doesn't even donate anything over to Sentinels.
Everything considered.
Yeah, so the 2 players with pistols will die to the spike. Bang and Zekken surviving with a couple rifles will get away from things.
Dude, that's so dumb.
There will be Sentinels now onto the buy, and this is where it's now time for Sentinels to consider
sorry about that, guys.
dropping some ults into thick of things. John's got his. Looks to me like he might just want to use that down.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It didn't.
But the rest of the ultimates you can see down at the bottom of your screen. Narrate, couple off here.
Why is it auto running? Yeah, I have a second manual. I have a second to find me. I have Twitch up and ready.
Tap with the sheriff.
Remember,
to let me know when.
Sentinels are a round away from qualifying for champs. Knocking on the door of Paris.
I mean, it's fine you're playing, but it's like, I still feel really bad because it's just like it's directly impacting your experience. And I don't want that, right?
Fight down C long for the
orb. No shots
on the Killjoy turret to threaten creeping forward.
And also getting
nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Other rounds, C9 have to deal with Zekken on short A. Mitch still has the Skydog, and that'll come in. But after it has contact, I think C9 popped quickly into B.
It was cleared immediately, so it didn't even fully get info short. Zekken's already rotating out.
This is a bit forced from C9.
Stage are on it. Can they navigate it correctly? Gets
wait.
the best of Bang. A beautiful shot, but narrate again.
Nah, it's really the way to run, right? Yeah.
Narrate gets 3.
Narrate. Why would you? I didn't curse. It's fine.
Fall apart.
It's fine, bro.
Narrate is the man of
Marshall matters.
What a showing.
Marshall matters, bro.
30 seconds left.
And Zeppa's
it is
so
Zeppa.
Far away from the play.
All right, does Zeppa get freaky with it?
Given away. And they're just
ask
playing
question,
with
man. That's interview. So, what do you want to ask?
The job is finished. Sen City 2-0, Cloud9. And Paris
Marshall
awaits.
matters in the league. I've been saying this. Thank you.
I love Narrate just shrugging it off.
And Zekken, why so agreed to be the best player
to watch
and to
this
have a
team
girlfriend.
over the course of the year.
I don't know what the girlfriend part does.
You know, punching their ticket.
But
back to Bangkok at the start.
We agree to be the
that
best.
one early on. So many doubts were raised for this team heading into
I can ask something similar
but
to
they
that.
dismissed those doubts so quickly.
Then I walk it home sincerely.
Expectations in Toronto.
Yeah.
And now starting things off 3-0 here. And in this fashion, it's looking real nice. Their eyes.
We need to talk about the Bible.
And remember, they lost to the 2 finalists.
Oh, you gotta be good.
At Toronto. So it's not even like they took an early exit out.
Okay, and
this is the Sentinels that people like to talk about. This is the Sentinels that fans get excited about when they're playing like this, when they're in the form they're in.
Dude.
You know, a player that we didn't talk about at all, and quite frankly, is criminal, but we did is John and his calling. Yeah, holy smokes, what a series!
I mean,
can you think of another question?
Adapting early on
That's
Lotus
better.
when C9 got out to the early advantages.
Yeah.
He adjusted how they were approaching the early rounds. Beating C9 on that front.
Who's in Paris? Well, center in Paris now.
The red and black.
Yeah.
Center
they've got their eyes set on so much more. And,
Thank you.
You know, for as much as, yes, we draw attention to what's before them, we also
all right, let's go ask some streamers some questions.
I mean, let's not mince words.
Let's go to Finesse first. Let's ask him a question. What do you want to?
They bested Cloud9
You choose.
like every single aspect
Question
of the game.
for Zekken.
Let's
Let's go Finesse.
Yeah, you know, and this team looking to top the group and go into playoffs.
There we go. Silik, reach the follow. What's up?
Honestly, see what G2 end up looking
Question
like.
for Zekken. What did Kaplan call in the second timeout when C9 had hit C 7 times already?
All right.
That's my question. What was the adjustment?
C9 hit C 7 times.
Narrate, man. Narrate played fucking insane this game.
Narrate dropped 38. Holy.
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. Maybe the chatter was right. C9 is approaching playoffs.
All right, let me ask Saucy as well too.
Eu nem sei porque a gente perdeu de tão longe.
Okay, let's see. Saucy.
Mas agora temos aspas pra trazer felicidade, cara. Pode comemorar.
Zekken.
Artezinho, né, cara? Verno passando GL, mano.
Let me ask
O que você tinha falado mesmo?
Exato, jogando um pouco mais sem pressão.
Se for um 13-10, né, TCK, disputado.
E tudo mais.
Estarei, mano. Mentira, se botar você ganhar.
That's kind of funny, yes. Just calling someone old.
Pra quem tá chegando agora e tá perdido,
That's funny.
deixa eu explicar. A MBR perdeu pra Cru.
Okay, here. Sassy didn't see it. It's okay.
It's
That's a
recency
sideshow.
bias. You guys are seeing stats from Jurassic you haven't known before, but you're ignoring.
Oh, he's playing rematch
This is a
shit.
great question. What is the biggest animal that you are confident everybody in Plat Chat could fight?
Oh no, we have Dryad, like a squirrel, I guess. Like there's just no way.
We have seen Sideshow fight a squirrel before.
Okay,
It's
here.
not pretty.
All right. They're playing, dude. They're playing rematch. They're gonna be locked.
They have a Josh. They have a Josh. It's possible.
They actually getting up. I'm getting up.
That's a funny question. I like the question, so thank you. Way better.
On top box.
Brent, if he has the ball, just fall.
Oh wait, Zach is the one on stage right now. Why am I getting a commercial, bro?
Interesting. Zachary Patron of Sentinels. What do you
Leaf
think?
watching this with his fist in the air right
I think
now.
we're on the way there. I don't know if we're there
Nice.
yet. Maybe G2 at full strength or like 100 Thieves or Energy on a good day could probably beat us. But we're working really hard and we're just trying to show the best version of ourselves on the stage. And I think we're getting better every single game. So we're working towards it.
Well, I know you're getting better every single game, Zach. It has been such a pleasure to watch you. Now let's go to your 2000
Thanks,
kill.
Rebels.
We were joking about it in the silliest way possible. I think Zeppo was on like 8 HP and you're hopping around on
Yeah.
Lotus getting a shorty kill. We saw you laugh, but you had no idea at that point that you had gotten your 2000th kill. You are with
Wait,
Leaf
Salam's in the chat.
and you are with Icebox. Is that
My stripper?
The podium is
Marty?
you. How does it feel to be among those men?
That's good company to be with, so I'm very happy about that.
2K kills, let's go,
I
Zach.
also had no idea that I was close to 2,000
Bro,
kills.
the stream, brother. Hey,
And
take care, Yoshi.
I think
Appreciate
it
you,
was
brother.
funny
Much
that
love,
the
man.
kill that I got it was a shorty shot that did only 9
That's
damage.
perfect.
So I'm very happy about that. Yeah.
Listen, we don't ask how, we ask how many, right? And we got 2,000. Guys, give it up for Zach one more time. Congratulations.
Do I have a
Zach, on
question
the
for
win in Champions
Zekken from
Paris.
Ravishing?
But stay right there because we have 100 Thieves versus MIBR next.
Yeah.
Do I have a question for Zekken?
You have a question for
Chat,
Zek?
what question would we ask Zekken if we had a question? I think there's an interview potential. Why is he so fine? I guess we could. Nah, hold on. Let me think for a second.
All right.
Let's simmer for a second. We do have what do you call it? 100 Thieves coming up next. Also, I think they're launching the Champs jersey right now, so I'm refreshing the shop to see, but it's not there yet. Like I see this, but it's not showing. I think they're still fixing it. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. What would I ask Zekken?
Champions, let's go. Okay, come on. What is he? Come on, bro. Track, what do you got for me, man?
Make it a fun question. Okay, is a fun question like asking him who he thinks?
I don't have a question.
Who? I feel like Zekken plays a decent amount of ranked, right? Like he's usually like always top 20. Who is in ranked that's teamless that he thinks is up next? That is not on a team that he sees in ranked that he thinks is good. Not an ex-pro or ex-player. So who does he think is up next that's not on a team? That would be my question. And it can't be someone that's already been on a team. Stop saying Sub Rosa and Demon 1.
Cool.
What are you guys saying, bro?
Someone who isn't signed or on an X team that you think is good. Okay,
This is Sentinels tweet.
Got you.
Bonjour, Paris. Sentinels have officially qualified for Valorant Champions. Holy shit.
About no slow pros.
We are actually so fucking back.
Austin's Zekken again.
Damn, that's actually crazy that we just locked in our spot like that off the third win. But those champs points, man,
Is it champs?
came in clutch, dude.
Ooh.
Bangkok Toronto, everything.
Looks pretty good.
Like
the collar, dude. Everyone's doing the collar now, bro. Everyone's got the collar on.
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Here, let me go ask Sonny as well too, because they're here.
God.
Okay.
Dude, chat, literally. The thing's basically empty now. There I say.
Yeah.
Alright, best offer.
Well, I mean, people are gonna start coming in now. There's still like a mini break, yeah.
Okay.
Surely. And a little break before the next one that would be locked
Already
in again,
Z2
round
call
2.
chance points. Yeah. Z2 call and Sen call of chance points. Yeah. They're locked in. So they both have no champ points to win. They're good.
Talon was good.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready to lose. Where's he at? Going to his chat.
I know, why didn't Prui or Connie change the fucking title? I mean, the
Hope
game.
you are ready to lose.
See.
Lose, loser. MIBR. Suck. Evil laugh.
Well, cool.
Hey, Pop.
All
Hey,
right.
Pop, why didn't you change my game category? Do you hate me?
All right. Two teams call chance points, right? No, two teams call off chance points. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's almost time.
Okay.
You ready, Sonny? We're going in.
I'm scared. I want us to win really bad.
How important is this game? Is this game?
Sonny sounds sick as hell.
I think it's pretty important.
Really?
I think all of these are.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Parity need.
Because then I think whoever wins this versus C9, and then I think they go to Paris. I'm pretty sure. If I'm not wrong, right, chat?
Damn. Okay.
So right now,
MIBRs are like a scary team.
There he
because
is. It matters
they're
a
just,
lot.
like individually really
There
insane.
he
I
is.
think Verno, Artsin, even Cortazera, Aspas, of course.
The
They're
goat.
all really, really
The
insane
goat.
players.
The goat himself.
he's so kawaii.
God dang. Ooh.
All right.
One guy has really fluffy hair.
Thieves, they have really good.
Is there any other person that's here? I can probably ask.
Abilities flying everywhere.
I might ask Bren. Ass.
I mean, this is their sweeper, man.
Nice touch.
The people aim it to me.
Okay, here.
I've got that.
Well, no, maybe not Bren. I'll ask Shio.
It was that bad. No, it was that open.
Because he's on Qbert, not on Sen, bro. That's why. Yo.
Holy shit!
Anything or anything.
I mean, occasionally, like when I score, it
There.
looks good.
It's true.
When I give the
That's
ball
Sliggy.
away,
Wait, it's Sliggy too. Shit. Yeah, I forgot Sliggy, bro. What am I doing?
it's good.
Gotta ask
Trying to
Sliggy.
shoot it. I'm
Fuck.
the goat.
Sliggy's a good shot. Yeah, Sliggy's a great shot.
shot.
Shit, Sliggy's a great shot.
Teams that I think if
He's
you
not
look at
there.
the beginning
Shit.
of the year would
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, Achin can join. Achin can join.
Did he say anything?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Anything for Zach?
Why did we go 5?
Perfect time.
Oh, we've already.
Anything
got
for
one
Zekken?
in here.
No, he already here. You got it.
I joined like as soon as you guys got into the game.
Anything for Zekken?
All good. All good.
Okay,
We
here's
are now
anything for Zekken. Yeah.
officially walling.
Dude, if this next
will
game
say-
is good,
How's it
could
like
be
facing C9 of the teams that are gap
I
between
will
you and
say, I
C9?
just got back from a wedding,
You
so
and
I'm already
C9
off
in
sleep.
NA.
are you also half
How does
drunk?
it-
I've never known
No,
anyone.
there was an Asian wedding. This
Pepe.
around. Can't drink.
Ah, I see. I
How did
see.
they play with? That's an improvement. This is like how
Was
I
it
think
a
people ask
pleasant
them.
affair?
I bet.
It
Thank
was,
you.
it was.
Okay. The last one to ask
No,
is
actually, someone jumped out and
Sliggy.
objected and
A little bit low, and I don't know if it's because of
Let's
the
see if
wind
Sliggy comes
that is
back
changing
soon.
these things
And
up.
ask them.
they're definitely trying to
See the
work their way
racist
back
CS
up
clips.
to that
Oh
whole
yeah,
fun
brother. I was
position. They're
watching
up against
that
a tough
live.
opponent today.
Because
100 Thieves
it was
is
so
looking like
insane,
the
bro.
team to beat over in the Omega group proved another win.
It was
They
so
beat
crazy to me
duo
that
the
like,
crew who, Wyatt, I know
dude,
you had really
in the
high
opening
hopes for that team,
ceremony,
and
like
they got
multiple times, they
dismantled
played the
by
song. It's like, and did you see what they asked Machine at the HLTV podcast? Like that shit sickens me, bro. Like it's so disgusting. How are you so blatantly racist in Germany of all places?
Their play on bind.
Nah, it's so vile. Like it pissed me off. Yeah, because like, bro, do you guys have no decorum? Aren't you like how stupid do you have to be to do that shit? Like disgusting freaks, man.
Changes, and it feels like usually it's
Chance
kind of rocky
like
at the start when you do have that new introduction. But these players, man, they're just taking it and running away with it. It is insane. For me right now, I think 100 Thieves is like.
I mean, like it's that would be like a G2 got a chance to, right?
They feel like the other team right now that should be
brothers.
and I know that's early to call because there's a lot of quality
anything for Zekken.
They're really in contention. But if you had to pick a number 3, I think everyone's kind of going for them. Right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Despa, don't have Discord up. You have to send it here.
But still kind of mid. And then Olivia Ton, who has looked good, also
anything
feels like
to
a
ask
winnable game
Zekken.
for 100 Thieves. And maybe for the first
And I was focusing so hard on C9 there, honestly.
Didn't
even really look at a lot of stuff Sentinels have done.
And let's check in with the state of the team. Liz is outside.
Fair enough.
Okay, you got any good questions for Zekken?
You said something very interesting. You said the 100 Thieves, we're going to define the meta. So I'm going to ask you to define that. What does that mean? What is the meta?
Ooh.
I mean, it's just a buzzword I was just using, but...
What did he eat today?
5 good individuals. And
I could probably answer that.
Playing together, off one another, good vibes. And I think the best teams will always be the ones that have 5 players that just know how to play with one another, regardless of comp or anything. So
Twice. Cool.
So look.
I mean, I see this shit every single day. Yeah, real life doing this shit is crazy, right? It's so sickening. I should do that shit in real life, yeah.
Because I do feel like they've been one of the teams leading the meta right now in America.
Yeah, I feel like every time they play, they're leading. I don't remember their comps and their meta specifically, but I know the way that they retake, the way that they're playing their close and the way that they're playing together. It's something that we haven't really seen 100 Thieves do that well to that. It's something that we haven't really seen.
Damn, you fell off.
That well to that extent.
Yeah, I think a great example for me is playing double scan on Corrode. That is, in my opinion, like the best Corrode in Americas.
That was a really cool approach to the map that no one else has taken. Just fully leaning into the fact that you can spam through everything on that map. I love that they're leaning heavy into the double duelist. I think it's making both Asuna and Cryo look really good together. They're playing proactively. Cryo playing chamber. That's nice too. They've got a lot going for them as far as the comps.
You look across the table for MIBR, and this is a team who I would say their stage 1 was defined by being a team that had 5 good individuals and was in a flow state. But since qualifying to Toronto, having an abject failure at that tournament,
he's gonna say his jersey.
To win a series in this stage of America.
I'm sorry, Corey. I'm running around, bro.
So good at the start of the year. What do you think has shifted for MIBR to be slumping so hard right now?
I feel like the biggest thing is
even
they moved away from their kind of bread and butter of Icebox on the Jet and being able to make up a game plan around him. That double duelist, Artson looked great. He was the only one who was positive, but it just didn't work. It felt like the wasn't even putting in the work for the rest of the team to be able to come out on site, and they weren't really bouncing off of each other very well as the double duelist. So I just felt like internally, like it wasn't really set.
Funny.
Yeah, which is strange because we've seen the Yoru be able to set up other duelists on other teams really effectively. They just weren't able to do so. Also, it involved Artson being the primary opper for the team with Icebox, and Artson was actually getting a lot of kills with it. But I think that ultimately left Icebox in an awkward place on defense where he would be typically just racking up solid kills off and hitting consistent shots.
Yeah, bro, Sato went crazy actually.
Sato's because they pulled out a couple duelists that people were excited for, but it felt like they were moving away, as you're mentioning, from the priority on Icebox we've always known. Let's say you're the coach fraud or you're the GM of this team and you have agency over the future you'd like to see. Do you think this is a kind of idea that just needs more time and more practice to get right? Or do you think they're headed in the wrong direction?
I mean, I think every single duelist player should know how to play every single duelist, and I don't think that the problem is Icebox doesn't know how to play duelist. I think it's just the way that they're setting him up for success just isn't there. So I think it is time over time this can work, but why not go with your strengths right now in this kind of stage of the game where you really need to get some of those.
Okay, all right, Zekken is ready in room 1. Okay, chat, give me a second. Let's just so I don't leak stuff. Okay, cool. Do that. This. Do this. Room 1.
My man.
Hi, Zach.
Man.
What's up? Okay, what's good with you? How you doing? How you living?
I'm living good, man.
I think so. I mean, you look like it, to be fair.
I just got like 10 different nice surprises that I didn't know about.
What do you mean nice surprises? What'd you get?
I mean, we just win and they're like, you got 2,000 kills and you get to go to Paris. I was like, nice.
That's true. You actually got it all today. You got the bag today. Actually, I forgot to set up my goddamn light. Yeah,
you got it.
I'm sorry, Zach. I'm so unprofessional.
No, you're fine.
Okay. By the way,
do your thing.
Yeah. I was doing a unbiased watch party today, as you can tell. I am very unbiased.
You look really unbiased.
I think so too, right? I think I'm really selling it.
You look really unbiased today. I don't know if someone told you that in the morning, but you just look so unbiased.
Yeah, I look neutral as fuck, no? Yeah. All right, bro. Okay, let's go ahead, hop into this, man. Let's do this shit.
Sorry, my chair is dying.
Right, don't worry. You look handsome as always, Zach. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome, bro. Okay. Zekken, Patron. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
What's good with you, bro? Today, good ass day. Gotta say, right now. So we went ahead, hit 2K kills, right? That's big, right? Although in the stupidest way possible. But
I wouldn't want it to be any other way.
Which I love, right? We then also went ahead and we're not going to Paris. So a lot of hong wee wees. Let's go.
Do
you know any French, Zach?
No. I'll ask Amin. Amin speaks French. I know bonjour. I know.
Actually? That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's Moroccan and Moroccans speak French, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, that's kind of sick, bro. Dude, you should hit up your best friend Pokemon to teach you French, bro.
That's not my best friend. That's John QT's best friend.
That is not. Yeah, that is Amin's best friend. You're right.
I will hit her up through John QT and ask for French lessons.
That's what I'm talking about. That's gonna be hype, bro. Okay, that shit is hell. But let's go and talk about the game real quick though. You guys hopped in and seemed really well prepped by that. Like it seemed like you didn't give C9 a chance to do anything they wanted. Was that so? Did you just have a good read on them, or was it just a good day for Sen overall?
I think it's a bit of both. On Lotus, we definitely had very, very solid prep and a lot of things that we went over pre-match on how we wanted to counter them. And I think, for once, we executed on it really, really well. I think things went a bit more smoothly than they usually do. Like our ante and the things, like our game plan going in worked very strongly right away. We did get ecoed, but that's just because we're dumb and bad. But other than that, the Lotus felt like very clean and very in control. And then Haven, it started off in the same way. Like the first half, it was very in control. I think we lost some rounds, but even those rounds, we felt like we could have won if we fixed some small things. And then defense was a little more rough. I think that was definitely their stronger half and the half that they seemed more comfortable with. But we still pulled some rounds out of our butt, and we were good.
Yeah, I mean, it is also like attack half on Haven, bro. It's just bound to be better. That's just how the map plays, right? So it is what it is type shit. Yeah, that's fine. By the way, so I actually went ahead to allot the crowd for today's. So what I had is
thank you, bro.
Okay, Doug just popped in to say how good he is. So funny. Hi, Doug.
He left. I'll tell him you said hey.
Okay, sounds good. That's funny. But so Finesse wanted to ask on so when Kaplan, what did he say in the timeout after C9 had hit C like 7 times? Like what was the adjustment if you remember?
Well, there were like two. We ended up switching setups, so that was part of it. But the main issue was that our comms were bad. Specifically me, actually. There was a round that they Viper orbed up and all crept on it and then popped. And I could have been way more loud and way more vocal about, hey, they could be creeping up on this orb. I don't have vision. They could be popping out of this. But I was the only thing I called was that they orbed up. I didn't even like process in my head that they could be creeping and hitting with it. So the first time that happened, it was definitely on me. The other few times, I don't know what specifically the problems were. I can't really remember exactly the rounds, but the basic things that we had to fix were like making sure our comms were more on point, and also we ended up changing the setup anyways to have a stronger C. But that's pretty much what Kaplan was getting at.
Okay, that makes sense. And you know, and I like that you were able to identify right away. You were like, oh, you know, I should have been a bit more vocal too, right away too. Like you're always so critical on yourself, Zach, which I can respect, right? And the fact you changed right away too, which is dope. So hey, let's go, let's fucking get it, right? Also, another question as well too was, what is your favorite Sassy moment? Do you have one? Or memory?
Trying to think.
Take it.
I mean, it's not even a memory, but just like a thing that he does. It's just any international or any like time that we go travel somewhere. He's a hard ranked grinder. Like I think like everyone, like this has been said about him a lot already, but just my memories of like, I'm gonna come to the office early, or I'm gonna come to the boot camp early, and I'll try and show up early and beat him there, but he'd always be there. And it's like it'd be like 7 a.m. and I'd show up and I'd be like, I got him this time. He was already there grinding for like a game or two before I even got there. He just loves, I mean, that was my favorite thing about him. He was just a grinder, and he just loved going out and working and playing, even if he was getting tilted or getting mad at like whatever region we were playing in. I think he definitely didn't like NA ranked, but that was probably my favorite thing, just seeing how hard he was working and being there early with him, trying to beat him on those days.
Dude, what a go! Let's go, Sassy. Fuck yeah, bro.
He's so good.
Yeah. Is it, because on that note, considering how tilted he got, is the game still fun for you, considering how much you played and grinded at this point?
On stage, 100% yes. Outside of stage, practice is kind of deteriorating a little bit just because there's not as many teams as there used to be, so there's not as much variety in practice. And some people just do dumb stuff. So I guess that it can be fun, but it can also be frustrating. Ranked right now is definitely, I mean, I don't want to come up here and complain, but I think ranked right now is probably the worst it's ever been. I'm lucky because like people will recognize my voice and listen to what I'm saying, but I would assume for most people that the experience isn't that enjoyable anymore. People are pretty toxic. People don't really try. People like throw games. There's cheaters. There's like a lot of bad stuff in ranked right now, so it's not as fun as it used to be, but I'm still having a good time when I can. But yeah, I think for the most part, I'm just practicing and competing anyway, so I don't have to worry too much about that stuff, but I'm having a good time still.
Okay, I'm glad, man. Which, what's interesting too, because going a bit back to the overall game stuff too, was considering you've not made champs, right? You made champs, it's good, it's done. Like, is now like your idea and set on, okay, cool, we made champs, we're good? Or do you still want to win the regional just cause?
We definitely want to win the regional. Getting the 1 seed going into champs would be massive for us, and is definitely a goal for us to work towards now that we know that we have champs secured. But I think that will be the main goal for us, and then obviously making sure that we're peaking at the right time when champs does come around. So I don't know exactly what Cap wants us to do yet, but that's pretty much at least what I'm thinking of right now.
Okay, all right, makes sense. Yeah, because I remember I was asking Crashies this too, and like his mindset was kind of similar, where he said, where he said it'd be nice to win a regional, but their focus is champs naturally, right? Where it makes sense, like but like you're saying, the first seed, but the first seed curse we saw happen in Toronto, so I don't know. That'd be tough, Zach. I don't want you guys to bomb out, bro. That would suck, bro.
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah, I hope so too. By the way, what'd you do for Nicole for girlfriend day? Did you do anything cute?
I wish we had. We both got I think it was last Saturday. We both got an off day I can talk about that day. National Girlfriend Day. We just we chilled, made my little Twitter post, and then I had match, so I had to do my like pre-match stuff of like play a ton of deathmatch. So she was very nice and allowed me to do that. But we had the same off day for the first time in like forever last Saturday. I got her some flowers. I got her some snacks. We watched How to Train Your Dragon, and we went bowling. So we pretty much planned out, and we got lunch. We pretty much planned out like the whole day of like trying to do stuff together. So I'm gonna count that as my National Girlfriend Day. It was last Saturday.
That sounds like a good day, bro. That's a very cute day.
It was fun.
Yeah, let's go. W boyfriend's that good shit, bro. It's so also on a similar note as well too. Because I don't know if you saw talking about EMEA was Angel forgot to buy twice in the game.
That's a classic.
The classic, yeah. On game point too, forgot to buy. Who do you think on your team would do that? Like bottom of the ninth, bro. Fucking.
It would definitely be a mean, but the thing he always does is he'll forget to buy armor. Like he'll buy the rest of his stuff and he'll forget to buy armor. If you asked me this question in 2023, I would have said Def because he did that like I think twice. And one time, the one time he did it in franchising, we did win the game, but it was in like fracture and overtime, and then he made his call, and then he in his like British accent, he's like, "Oh fuck, I didn't buy." And well, we ended up winning that game still, so that was good. But I would say a mean out of anyone on this team.
Yeah, so maybe it's just an IGL thing, right? They're just so worried about putting it on setup. They're like, oh yeah, guns, armor, yeah. That's cool. Though. I mean, it's funny that I mean always forgets by armor, but like at least he gets the gun on time, so fuck it, it's fine, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, question from Tarek, where he said, considering you are a rank grinder, right? Is there someone that you played with or against who you think who is not on an X team and who's not on a team right now, who you think is quite solid? And deserves a shout.
Thinking.
Yeah,
I haven't really had. I don't think I've ever had like a consistent duo from like the start of me grinding until now. I always just play. I literally just get on and then invite whoever's on.
But then in the server, have you seen someone you're like, man, this guy's cracked? But then you also might think, is he cheating or not too? Right?
No,
yeah.
I have that. I'm trying to think of who I win the most with if I do it with them. That's not a teammate. I think recently, I haven't been grinding too crazy, but the two names that come to mind were two Qbert players, Knights and Scuba.
Yeah.
I haven't played with them as much recently, but like at the start of Split 1, I duoed with them a couple times over the course of like a month or two, and we always had a lot of wins. So I would say Knights and Scuba. At least those are the two names that came to the top of my head of like people I duo with, and I'm like, they're good. We get some.
All right. I mean, I've been watching a bunch of tier 2, and like to be fair, they are nasty good players, bro. I always like to give Nismo a shot as well too, because that guy is so good. He's just old and bald, bro. But like he is actually he's such a goat. Yeah.
That guy also doesn't touch ranked at all. He's taking care of his kid. He has bigger things, better things to do.
Yeah, he's got a shop. He's got a wife. Like he's good. Yeah, exactly, bro. He's a family man, which is what we want. Final thing I had. I remember I was looking back a little bit, and I saw a really old pic of you at Copenhagen, just like cheesing a smiley and shit. Back when you had your like, you know, just like honestly kind of better hair than now. If I'm being honest. Like,
I did have better hair back then.
Yeah.
It's not looking, bro. It's not looking good.
It's not great today. No, it's not the best. Do you ever think about that kid? Like, who was just hoping that like, yo, franchise is coming up. I just want to win something once, please.
Yeah. I definitely had a lot less free time back then because I was trying to juggle school and play at the same time.
Yeah.
No, I don't think about it too much, but I'm proud of the little like 15-year-old me, 16-year-old me, because I feel like I was really responsible back then, and I'm still responsible now. But it's not like I have to juggle a ton of things anymore. I'm very lucky. I get to like just focus on the game. I think instead of like focusing on school or like having something or like more structure in my life, I'm just focusing on like being healthy, being a good dude, being a good teammate. So my time kind of goes to other places, but I don't really have the same amount of responsibility as I did back then. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of younger me. I thought he was a cool guy.
Yeah, I thought so too. I mean, you know, that's the reason why I fucked with him, and I still fuck with you now, so it's all good. Yeah, yeah. So works out well, bro. But aside from that, brother, that's my time as usual. Always too short, but I appreciate yours a lot, man. I'll catch you soon, bro. I'll be down at the end of Split for playoffs, so I'll see you there.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Wait, when is playoffs?
It's at the. It's not. Well, we can't say yet, but
Oh.
but you know, they're like at the end of the month, right? So yeah.
I'll see you
just
then.
DM Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye, Zach.
Bye.
Alrighty. Fucking Zekken, bro. Okay. Alright, that's my go right there. That's my king. That's my dogs.
And this is going to take the time
Keep that?
down.
Oh,
now.
I 100% keep
fast
that.
towards
That's
the
funny
site,
as hell.
and they will be pressuring. It looks like Xander on this go through.
Yeah,
Second
give
time
me
a
a
great
sec,
read from
let me
MIBR
put everything
in the
up.
mid-rounding. 5 players now grouped together to play against a solo Xander. Sheriff got some value from Kes before.
It's a tight spot for Xander to play.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Stays sturdy, even though he takes a shot, trying to hide in the smoke. They're going to consider he's there for a moment, but are they going to fully peek it? Yes, it will be Artisan, but he loses the Phantom. It goes to no use there in the hands of Xander as Verno is very quick to clean it back up.
It's delayed enough.
It's all
Everybody's
three?
rotated across. All delays coming out from the Nanosword for Kes as well, but beautiful bait coming through.
EU before he dies gets that dart off, and it helps the team start to clean up the site. Kes is there as well. This is why we saw the buys coming through for MIBR, not the Outlaws. It's because
the
100
Zekken
Thieves can do
jersey.
this
Let's
on the
go,
Thrifties, but
bro.
Icebox is
W
still
core.
Icebox. And he's going to be able to almost get that. Cryo holds it, no swing. He's got a smile on his face knowing
Good
that
job.
would have been it.
Hell yeah, man.
But he holds, and it will be 100 Thieves' first round from that thrifty position.
Yeah, great position from Xander. Just
My
hiding
goat,
his
Zach.
first kill is the
I gotta
biggest
get one of those
impact
champ
right now
jerseys
to allow
when I go
100
down to
Thieves to
LA.
get the first round
Gotta call
of
him.
this series. I always praise the value that both initiators kind of, well, if 2 players have to play initiators for the side of 100 Thieves, but mainly EU. The amount of assists that he gets supporting the
I should
team.
get one of those, bro.
An easy kill in the end for Cryo, and yeah, Fraud's not going to be happy at that one because it was a great read from the very beginning, but falling to Xander, wasting that clock.
Good start
That
from them.
stinks.
Shit.
They're still going to hold the space, though. The first time that they've kind of held this. Good
I have
trade
like
coming
7.
through, and the
Yeah, I
fight
want one, hell
will
yeah.
pursue in
Let me
this
check.
spot as Aspas still finds his
Dude, you know what I
targets.
want,
MIBR
actually?
continue to clean up these quick, scrappy fights
I need
against
100.
100
I need some 100 Thieves.
How many more are they actually going to be
Settle
taking
my
for
care
this
package.
position?
Nice, dude.
Potentially
I also gotta find a way to
rotate, but
steal one of
looks
those,
like
one of those
a little smart.
vitamin
I was going to
jackets
say for Kes.
from Rob.
Got a haircut.
But he does cut the rotate onto Xander. You also have to commend how Aspas played the fight in that brawl, the smoke towards that A side. Now a 3-on-1 for MIBR. Kes caught from behind again. The lurks are pristine coming out from Cortezia. A revitalized MIBR to kick things off in this series against 100 Thieves.
And listening to the comms last time these teams played, it was the round starting and Verno asking the team for things. I need this from you here. Come back. We'll do this. Can you do this, please? And there was a lot of yes and then input as well. But yeah, Verno's calls right now around the map, and it does not hurt that Aspas is just deleting 100 Thieves members. So there's a lot of this free space to take up.
The hype man continues on Asada Cortezia. You're definitely seeing Aspas playing with a little bit more aggression than usual here.
Yeah. From
pistol rounds to that last execution, dashes forward on top of that. Doesn't even wait for the smoke to dissipate before he goes for just a flick shot. You're continuing to see him at the tip of the spear. An eco round for 100 Thieves, full classics, 2 shares rather. As now they're finally spotted towards white.
Oh, that's your feet is sticking out.
That's also a fully once kind of thing. You want to make sure that the horns are going to start spraying
Yo, what's good, Roman?
especially with the Phantoms in. Should be an easy round conversion for MIBR after this.
Let me DM
And
Zach.
I feel that the conversations would come through with Zix right after. As they're having the right stacks, they're just not winning like these trade battles that they're usually praised for this stage.
Yeah, it seems like the protocol for kind of knocking down the double wall that they're seeing right now isn't there. The utility spacing that they need that we see from 100 Thieves usually isn't clicking right now. So MIBR are going to find themselves with another round and probably a few more kills to boot here. If they stay long enough, they have the money to.
It's just smart, pushing Artisan forward here to go for kills.
Yeah.
He falls, he has an ult. Verno with that pick also has an ult prepped up for the Hunters here in the next round. So I feel that this has to be a big talk right now from Zix with the rest of their team. Because there's a lot in the arsenal for MIBR to work with.
We talked about this being one of their best maps that they could
I
start
hope
on.
the
How the recent history
kayaking was
just shows
fun,
them
bro.
owning.
Tell him, bro, I
Definitely
said
one of
was
the home
good.
games for them. So to start here and get that momentum flowing is It's something we haven't really seen from MIBR, right? They've either been battling back to get to an even or only a few rounds in the lead before it continues to flop back and forth and the map doesn't go their way. So here, holding on to the lead and continuing is a really good sign for MIBR and crew.
That'll be something as well for the camp.
I thought they would have banned Bind.
About the newcomer Kess. Probably one of the few moments that they're trailing behind for so long.
Icebox, I would have figured they would have banned the second wave, but I guess they
again, that looks very good so far, at least to start. We'll see if he could actually step up to the plate and support the team here to come back in this first half. That said, we talked about the state of the game going into the round for MIBR side with these ults that they have available, so that reckoning that they utilized on that A site before could potentially be that plan once again.
Yeah.
But there's great counters coming out for 100 Thieves. Thankfully, here for EU and Kess, they also have good ult denials and retakes. Both EU and Kess have Hunter's Fury lockdown, so would be surprised now if
you predicted all, Mr. Prediction.
Force EU to play a little bit more behind the boiler side, something that's known that 100 Thieves is really good at doing. Wasting on that clock and then getting max value out of the Hunter's Fury from the spawn.
Also, it was so funny that Dom just popped in and hugged him.
From both quote-unquote duelists here,
never done that
Asuna and
before.
Cryo. So Asuna looking for elevation on the A
I'm pretty
side,
sure, like,
the up from Cryo on the B side. So MIBR
we
really has
the
to be
PR coordinator.
a little bit cleaner on the rotates, and it starts with a recon over on this side on B. Oh, it's a blind ult from the beginning. Just that one small cascade forces out the Hunter's Fury, and that's already one ult down. And that's open season for MIBR to take over the A site.
Aspas jumping forward to get online, knowing he has troops just on the ground in front of him. Yeah, we see the high tide come out. It looks like 100 Thieves is going to try to defend this one from inside the site and is calling the cavalry over for the 5v5.
Yeah. Maybe Drone didn't see anybody in the back, but the Reckoning will. So the pings will be coming up. Here's Aspas.
Up goes Aspas, down goes Asuna. He tries to find a second on Xander, but he gets the concussed kill as Artazine tries to fire back. 100 Thieves start to wipe MIBR off the map.
God damn,
really
what was that?
Great
Let's
positioning to start this one off, right outside the Reckoning to attack back instantly.
Very good hold towards the end for 100 Thieves. Disrespecting the Reckoning for the second time, but this time finding good value. And it starts with them being paranoid that we talked about, with Asuna switching out from that role from the get-go.
What? No, why is lag? What is it like? What is it like? What is lag? What is lag? What is lag?
And they deny the plan for MIBR, despite the bait, the beautiful bait that MIBR did at the beginning with the Cascade and also the Recon Dart, forcing EU's Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, a little alt battle across the map there to start things off. We see the retake. EU with a very clean sidestep there to cut off one angle, but still find the 1v1. And it was just all said and done after that, the next few shots. So 100 Thieves, that timeout counts big for them to flip the momentum a bit. And Cryo's going to hold on to that op while we see MIBR back to rifles, but this is where they got their rounds before.
Smoke out the entrance, they'll use the Cascade to move up through A, probably block it right before orb. Yep, there it is.
You could bring still these lockdown. Create that same type of space as you would with the Reckoning on this A side, where all of MIBR really focusing on trying to take in the first place. It's being stomped by a smoke from Asuna.
And
forces even the
boom.
lockdown to be a little bit more passive, so back towards the pipes. There's a little gap towards the end, but it definitely looks like 100 Thieves has no choice but to finally give it the space of the site.
Just a slow creep in now for MIBR.
Backs will be full retake. Do they have any ult on their side? They have Asunas and they have Cryos, but
sure mid-side's clear.
I don't know if they need to use Cryos necessarily.
Looks like they are going to get into the fight before
double Cascade really to cut out the entrance too, allowing Aspas to move in.
Beautiful spot for Aspas here, though.
Yeah, this is great for Aspas. They're not paranoid here either.
They're going to wait a one and done or
one. They have a there's the paranoid. Oh, just immediate. Yeah, Aspas ruins them.
He's going to get out, knowing to play his life is the stronger
That's
way
fantastic.
To go about
Ooh.
it. Oh, he's going to get spicy there
barely
for a
dodges the
moment.
tag.
He comes flying through on his team.
Yeah, clutch round from MIBR. This is good for
that Phantom. What a collapse onto 100 Thieves there to figure out what they were doing on the retake. Aspas with a quick few, and the rest of MIBR found their targets immediately.
And sometimes that's something that you want here. Just play simple Valorant. You know what's at stake, what you have available for your side for MIBR. Ult, create the space, pull out the high tide, block vision, and then you allow your star duelists to be in fort positions. And even Verno, throughout the whole execution, was watching flank because Cortezia had to move up with the team. He had to watch that turret. And he's also going to be the last player needed if he needs the Hunter's Fury for the pulse plan. But with this fort position that all of MIBR was getting, you utilize the Hunter's Fury to support Icebox in the fights too, so it works out. Ziggs definitely sees here that
both teams
letting potentially Icebox slip through
G2 bans
for MIBR's best map.
Wow.
Maybe might have not been a good idea to start.
Asuna far forward here.
8%.
Here's the turret, so he knows there's going to be a bit of a play. They'd probably stay on this angle for a few moments just to see if anybody peeks.
I think Sunset makes sense.
After another Phantom round.
And G2 probably
getting that
depends
in
on
there,
the coin
get
flip.
them into the 5v4 as soon as possible.
It really depends on the coin flip too.
Yeah.
I don't know about Lotus having a
all the way back
scent.
from the spawn, so
that seems cringe. I can see a scent, right?
Position on the top of nest
I see a scent. I see.
Really watched yet or cleared
I
out
see
by
Lotus.
MIBR. So you could
I
still
think
have
Lotus,
a surprise play from his position.
and
Listen up for audio cues. Vernal still
Bind.
has a drone to work with though for MIBR.
Lotus, Ascent,
Smart.
Bind.
Already drones it out potentially behind the smoke. Unless, yeah, they just want to go for the jump peek. Triple swing out.
Yeah, they said, hey, we have enough bodies,
again,
but are they going to check? Oh, we just saw him. Had to have, right? Yeah, everybody turns and looks up towards the nest. Oh, the patience almost pays off there for Asuna on nest play. They're still going to be hiding in sight, though. EU could do a lot of damage here as he peeks out just on the wall, but MIBR is prepared. A little skippy hop jump from Arnazine off the rope to try and fake out the 100 Thieves members, and it is getting a little tight here. Operator still alive over at screens, but 100 Thieves dwindle in numbers down to 0 as Icebox hits the final one.
The battle towards the end. Won once again, or for the first time by Icebox's side. I mean, this is the first head-to-head that we're seeing with the snipe to snipe. And everything seems to be going right so far for MIBR. Really thought that they were going to try to drone behind Asuna smoke in the beginning for MIBR, but it looks like they wanted to disrespect the low econ that 100 Thieves had. They trusted in the trade, swinging outside the smoke, getting more value out of the drone to drone deeper into the site.
Asuna,
there you go.
Yeah,
Asuna played a surprise position, and now it looks like 100 Thieves are trying to play surprise position.
Like,
Blade Storm out, Crossfire set up down.
Remember,
I
remember Drew famously said that attack on Icebox is hard.
So far, so good. Xander's
and
still trying to bait out
are
the noise.
frying on Icebox.
Know that he plays this spot.
Everybody is going to collide here at long. Ooh. Cryo.
Ooh, wait,
the silent kill there. One dagger goes out.
The peak. Asuna didn't get this.
This is going to fizzle out before it gets a little worse. Nobody really
That's
wants to lose everything.
At least
just
Cryo
at
got
that
his
long
though.
spot.
So
this push. Cass could find a sheriff shot that really counts though. Gets a
Oh,
little dodged up on the
Cass.
spins. Icebox doing a bit of Jira.
Oh, Cass. Oh, I wish you kept shooting, Cass.
Get themselves over towards A through screen.
Yeah, I give that a 10-10
That's
for
tough.
the triple X.
That is tough from Cass.
Yeah. But unfortunately, Cryo with only one kunai left. Gonna try to find max value out of that one. They both split through him.
Oh, if only they can.
Yeah. But the lurk comes again. Shannon picks the kill. Now, sorry, Cryo maybe is looking to salvage. Well, he's gonna salvage that one.
Right on the nose.
I was gonna mention the Guardian that was picked up earlier on, but maybe he was gonna try to find that, but gets an even better weapon towards the end.
It's crazy Icebox is back. He looks so much better this week after all that. I'm happy. I'm happy. They look better. Artizine getting 3. Even everyone's getting involved.
MIBR this half only.
I like this. I like this a lot out of them. It makes you happy to see that they're like, you know, like slowly but surely like working their way up. You know?
Artizine right behind him at 11, and you have to consider that. You know, 100 Thieves will expect any team to have a good run, but when have they seen this from MIBR? When have, you know, what are they going to play against right now? They have a bit of info on how they
I think that's
play
something
Icebox,
in
but once
Portuguese.
MIBR is hitting the trades, hitting the protocols,
I can't remember.
It looks like there's not much you can do, especially with Icebox firing on all cylinders.
Look at Mr. Potato Head standing up. And that's
Already
timeout.
using a second timeout.
Makes sense.
So Zix really wants to capitalize on these last 2 rounds available for this half. And meanwhile, despite a little bit of frustration coming out from Fraud's camp as the coach for MIBR when they got ecoed with that cryo op and 4 pistols, they were able to answer back quite well.
You know what was interesting going into that round?
I need my phone, by the way.
Out of it,
my phone's at the other side.
I think it was Verno that was holding an op, and Icebox went in with a Phantom that round. And they lost it, and now he's continued after what I think one more Phantom round to buy the operator back against Cryo. So it was like one round of consideration back around 5 or 6, and he's like, no, keep giving it to me. We have the money, we have the play, let's control the map.
Yeah, it definitely shows the patience and the game plan that MIBR kind of has when they have big payroll, bankroll. Just have Icebox go for these picks in the very beginning, maybe switch weapons for them to dash and gain that space for the team. But there's great utility to support Icebox to allow for him to open things up, especially around what Artizine's currently doing. Again, very simple stuff coming out from Artizine's son on how he's teching up with the Harbor, but it's good enough here for Icebox to take great value off this jet.
Oh. Consistent pain onto that orb, preventing 100 Thieves from really getting EU to have those ults. From Kess to get the lockdowns. They're really making it, making 100 Thieves work for that if they want it. This push-up is risky, but it's exactly what 100 Thieves need right now. Get under the skin of MIBR, and it's like they know. This patience is incredible. The Reckoning goes down. They're actually going to hear Cryo leaving now, so they know they made the right call. And they have full control of the site as they move in. Still, a few 100 Thieves members are on the back side. So you have this weird line of scrimmage that we still need to cross before we get the spike down.
There's not too much utility on the side of 100 Thieves to work with for the fight back. So it'll be a bloodbath once all of these smokes drop.
Yeah, it's going to be a surprise shooting show for somebody. They're going to get the ult down. Spike's finally going to get down on that right side as they can position for a defense. But 100 Thieves is going to be finding these sprays through the smoke right now.
Two of them. Pit still up though, hiding all the way back towards jail. Icebox above the pit, looking back towards the rafter.
Backing out, trying to find out where they're hiding. They do see a few just by that jail. It's kind of where the default hiding spot for a Viper is in this point.
Verno staying alive is important here. That's his dart. He doesn't have one left, but he has a recon that can maybe help if 100 Thieves want to go again for the second tap.
4 members of 100 Thieves about to enter into that pit. A few trying to get in. The health is low, and Verno's going to take advantage of that. Icebox fires onto one. Verno flying forward with the sortie, and Cryo has the world to fight now in the pit, but it's not going to be enough.
Icebox is the GOAT,
coming
bro.
out from your IGL.
Wait, they're playing out their goddamn
getting
mind.
max value out of it.
Oh my God.
Even the recon dart not getting any pings, the fact that people are forced to shoot
sick.
that dart
That was so
allows
sick.
them to follow the bullet tracers inside of that pit, get a lucky kill into the diffuser, and after that second kill coming in from Icebox, the way that Verno just runs in, he has to be the drone. You have to see somebody sticking onto that spike right over here, sacrifices himself to just make sure that they capitalize on that round. And I think that was a 5-on-3 converted on the side of MIBR. It's going to break down that momentum and the morale here for 100 Thieves. Still, once again, going with Orb Denial at the beginning of this round and really not allowing EU, as you've mentioned here, Rip, to maximize Orb value, and Xander also drops. That's the first time that they show the up on that side on B. And 100 Thieves are just getting picked apart.
Yeah, been mostly watching down mid or somewhat starting on Belt,
Dude,
but really
are
just watching that
MIBR
mid
finally
spot, so
back?
Xander thinking he had
I thought 100 Thieves would be able to take this easily, yeah.
It's going to cause a
Boxing
full
during
rotation
chance?
on
Yeah,
that
I mean, like, this is
defensive
a
side, so they
chance
can
though,
still
right?
be across the map in some kind of default
I guess they
position.
realized, like, yo, they need to win the
Right
next
now,
3
it seems
games
like
to
they
even have a
need
chance
everything
of
against the way MIBR has been playing
a playoffs.
calls off the back of Verno's new IGLing.
Yeah.
And
the game plan's great. I think you're also going to have to commend what Artizine brings as a co-IGL, and also the workshop probably that Fraud
they
has
need
been
to
putting here
win
with
the
Verno.
next 3 games.
You see how
like
calm
they
they
have
stay
to.
every single time.
It'll be 100 Thieves Energy and Loud, which are not
If I
easy
see a
games
little bit
either.
of misplan, if they don't give this
Which is the
one
hard
over to
part. To be
Verno
able
for the
to
plan.
continue to survive
It actually
in this shit.
maximize the Hunter's Fury. So Artizine's just going to go with the Cove to plan it.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Icebox somehow hitting that
Oh
one, and
my
now it's a game of cat and mouse
Icebox
just on
is
the other
so
side of the wall.
back, bro.
As the Cove for safety.
Cortez is back. Wait,
uses that bit
MIBR
of
looks so
distraction to get a
good.
peek out. What can
The fuck? That's so sick.
Awesome, a duo. He draws Cortez
Nah,
on the wall.
this is crazy. This is crazy.
Shot from Cryo slightly
Wait, they look
opens
like
up the
a
site, but
different
the time
team.
is ticking down, and he
They're
still
finally
has to
playing
find
together.
2 as the pressure just builds for him. Now he hopes one of them will give
Yeah, I
up
feel
a
bad for one of
1v1.
these, bro. They're
And that's the one he looked for. That's what he was counting on. The second one.
Cryo.
It's gonna be the defuse for Cryo. Yeah, easy timer on this
Cryo
one. They'll find
cells
a third coming into the first
is
half,
so
but it takes
nasty.
a lot just for those 3.
Big clutch
Saving
in the
them
end here for Cryo.
at all.
And that's the way to bring the morale back for 100 Thieves after how MIBR has been playing so well on their attack side on this first half of Icebox. Opening up the site quite well as well. But it comes down to this
is crazy though.
MIBR trying to play the time but just couldn't get it.
That looks so good.
What a first half. We'll have to see if MIBR can continue their lead as we get after we come back after the break.
Cryo?
Red Bull gives you wings.
EG? Am I? Why do you say that? Cryo is what EG win champs.
We've been Mazda owners since 2011.
What's the clip?
We have
Maybe I misremembered something.
It's the complete package. Driving dynamics,
maybe I'm not remembering something. I don't know what it was.
Safety.
I know that every time I buckle my kids into our Mazda, that it helps us get where we're going safely. The moment I got behind the wheel of a Mazda, like I knew that I would be a Mazda owner for a very long time.
It's a great vehicle, great brand, great people.
Find out why. Nothing moves you like Mazda.
Mazda, my God. I love Mazda. Here, this is better. Okay, here. Clip unavailable or deleted. Nice. Well, awesome. Thanks. It works for me. I don't know. Dude, YouTube clips have been so weird for me for some reason. I don't know why. That sucks. Love me a Mazda. I'm saying, bro.
It's available in the shop
Mazda's goated.
right now. Right. I think we just got a lot more sales because we did that.
Okay.
Nice.
By the way,
well, hopefully,
you guys like the new
going to be able to pick up some
skin
more rounds
bundle
now as we switch sides
I think
for
that's cool.
Icebox.
I kind of like
about
it.
some rounds that were much needed, and
yeah,
it was definitely labored to allow 100 Thieves to pick up 3 into the half. Looked like they had some pretty good ideas of how they want to fight against MIBR in the very beginning, but just everything kind of faltered. And also,
I haven't seen a lot, but it looks fun.
Asuna on the side of Cortezia in that round number 12, where he should have had that kill against his opponent here for Asuna, but just couldn't. So it'll have to come down to 100 Thieves kind of resetting things going into the second half.
Looks fun. It reminds you of the blood gun,
pretty
but
confident right now.
Not.
Yeah.
This is one of the positions he's gonna kind of back up.
If Osprey gets 1 here, I swear to God.
He is reading.
If he gets 2, I'm crashing out.
Literally looking exactly where Cryo is on both of those shots and doing a little bit of damage.
I low-key want to use it.
That was just actually the fuel going past. So Cryo's back to healthy as they get plant down now, and 100 Thieves are gonna set up this post plant.
Still great movements from Ospas in the beginning, and great shots from Ospas to continue up.
Calibrating the last few. Still hiding behind yellow. I think 100 Thieves is really going to make MIBR work for this and get as close as possible before they spring the trap. Cortezia is going to be able to find a few, though. Wait, they start coming out behind the harbor wall. It forces 100 Thieves' hand here to try and figure out what was going on in the retake. And what was going on was everyone going down. My God, this is going to be terrifying here to just peek out. Artemzine is going to run out first, though, and collect that for himself. Who else to get more towards the reckoning?
I kind of want to see what it looks
and
like.
That's just, again, simple playbook that we've seen even from last year when this composition first came out. You're dissecting the front of yellow so that nobody can play post plant all the way in the back and a cope just behind the wall, too, to just secure yourselves to an easy defuse. You're forcing players to run across the high tide. You're playing a default comp pretty much where your only flash is going to be Asuna if it's still alive. But then you're running through the high tide where you're slowed at the same time.
Yeah.
And it becomes
Also,
an
to everybody in
target
YouTube chat,
against
how are you?
MIBR's flood retake. So very,
it.
very nice. A very strong buy going into round number 14 for MIBR. And with that plant, though, looks like 100 Thieves, they want to force the hand. They want to up the tempo a little bit. But MIBR playing a high-low, aggressive in front of that ace site, and looking to deny this stinger buy coming out from 100 Thieves.
Got a high-low. Still one over on the left side, too. Oh, a little noisy there for a moment. Okay. They peek out. They're just kind of waiting for this. And 100 Thieves is going to climb the jungle gym. That is the entry into Icebox.
Quick save win. I don't think they win the map off this stuff, but they do.
For both of
At
these
least
teams where
do
you get
some
first
damage.
shot, just
the comeback from this
look at the
would
HP
be
remaining
crazy.
coming out of 100 Thieves after those 3 duels. A lot of them are pretty healthy despite a stinger buy and lesser weaponry against MIBR. And they're looking to convert here their force buy. Cortesia looking for some damage and instantly denied by the Bulldog of the Xander. And yeah, Shinum's thinking differently. He's not going to try to force his hand either. That might be the Guardian needed for the next round.
He saved. Yeah, he just saved out this.
Oh, easy for Cryo to pick up that
A
one. Gets another one
flawless
under his
second.
belt. And 100 Thieves
They
to
clean
kind of
out the
deploy a bit
bonus.
of walk up to
Let's
that
go, 100
main
Thieves.
area
Good shit.
And then just activate triple swing. And then you still have a bit of the elevation break as you kind of cast come around the corner. And yeah, a little palm to head there for Fraud as he's not feeling that defensive high-low get taken apart like that.
Yeah, you almost wanted to do it on purpose to make that sound bait. Because that swing was a 3-2-1. Let's just wide swing with the stingers too for 100 Thieves. So
yeah,
keep those guys exposed for the side of MIBR, thinking that they're only facing against pistols. And surprise, surprise, a round coming in for 100 Thieves. An eco for MIBR. Orb control denied. Actually, he would have picked up just in time there for Artazine, but was it worth it? You got 13 HP left, falling back down towards that A site.
Okay. Ooh.
giving time now for Icebox to rotate over as
I mean,
they give
we'll
up
just
B for a
probably
moment.
go A simulator again, right? Because
Really
it's
put
Icebox, bro. This is the same
here.
shit
This is
over
one
and
of the
over again
good
every
things.
single
You
time.
see 100 Thieves is moving up as a team, right? Just to the
every
right, you have
time.
Cryo just to the left, you have Xander, equal lines that they're creating. So they have the crossfire, but the smokes are starting to divide the site in favor of 100 Thieves.
Okay.
The waterfall into
All
the
right,
site
that
does
was
not favor
clean.
MIBR.
Shut up, nice.
And that's Asuna cleaning it up. Very nicely done. The synergy of just kind of stepping in.
Let's go.
Little
Okay.
utility use, so they have so
100
much more.
Thieves
for
bringing it
post
back slowly but surely.
400 Thieves, after all, looks
It's
like Artazine
crazy.
wasn't able to pick up that orb, forced them fall back.
Attack is the
And
half
almost
that's
was able to
working
pick
on
a kill
for
when he
both these
dropped down
teams.
from the rafters, and that could have been a reckoning into their gun
The
round.
juicy defense on
swing it back
Icebox is
just like
hard,
they
or
did in the
attack on
first-
Icebox is hard.
in the first half, where they
yeah.
leveraged the reckoning to get good value and get around.
sounds like defense.
Converting their bonus. That said, though, it's a Hunter's Fury available on the side of 100 Thieves.
What's the stat?
Can't really call it a bonus round now as they
What's the
force
stat?
that
Let's go on
second
the VLR.
round. They still have good
It's
economy.
good to see for Icebox.
It's MIBR now that potentially could get reset another time. 100 Thieves are all sticked up together, or grouped up together rather, to open up A to start.
How
Kind
can
of
you
just a
check
repeat of the
which-
round.
whether the map is defense side or
Little
attack
noise
side?
high. Go for the swing low when you get a chance, so they're gonna have to wait for the cascade. But this is nice because now they can swing from both sides.
Cover going out.
Make it a little more indecisive for the shooter if you're trying to defend. Oh, hello. That's going to alert of quite a few people. You're going to see the killjoy. You probably have the rest of the team. So MIBR has the call right to push up towards B as well. And 100 Thieves is going to have to make this one count because they are getting locked in.
I don't like this right now. Because EU was, yeah, I was going to say, I'll let the action go and we'll see if 100 Thieves can convert this back.
Asuna helps. That's going to be a big shot. Xander finds one in Nest too. MIBR didn't really have a forward line there, so they're getting crept up on a little bit too much. Same side now, watch for Cortesia and Verno.
So the reason I didn't like it was they were forced to recon earlier on when the owl drone came out from Verno. There was no util to get into the site, so they're waiting for that second cycle for the recon to re-hit towards A. This time it does get a ping.
You had me in the first half, not gonna lie, bro. You had me in that first half.
100 Thieves just decide to run it with 3, unknown to where, not knowing where the MIBR members are.
Good job, Core.
And instead of doing, they don't have a sage to play with and to wall off here towards screens, so they had to throw an Asuna smoke. And it looks like he was very disrespected by the side of MIBR, playing a high-low towards the rafters. And it also happened in last execution towards that A site that it was Cortesia that just ran through the smoke and got a pick. So they have to be ready for these type of plays on the side of the Thieves on the attack.
Cortesia standing out,
Thankfully,
bro.
with the small, the
Honestly,
small little
a
recon that
map
was
win
denied
for
by
these
the
guys
owl
here
drone
is
of
so big.
Verno. At least they were able to get a couple of
It's
picks
so
in the very
massive
beginning.
for them.
That re-hit was definitely thwarted.
And for the Thieves, it sucks ass because if they don't win this,
the pace. They'll say, okay, we haven't really done this yet. We're getting close to game point for
they
MIBR.
needed like
they
needed 5 wins to be able to qualify for champs.
Right into the site. We hear the dash actually pass towards
now
Snowman.
they need to make top 2 to qualify for
Trying to
champs.
go fast. EU finds Cortesia.
Yeah, he
Shadow
did.
falls at the same time as MIBR.
I would like actually 100 Thieves to be
live
champs.
over here with only 3 members.
The first couple games look insane,
from
but
the beams of the Hunter's Fury.
I guess this is what happens when you're up against an actual
detail
team.
From
I don't
EU,
know.
getting value from how he's shooting the cone to
It kind of sucks.
hit the backside and also top rafter at the same time. So Cortesia had no escape. MIBR for their last 3 players will be able to escape though, as they want to salvage the reckoning for the next round. But great little opening for 100 Thieves on the aggression that you mentioned. Hunter's Fury to support, even Cry to push towards the Snowman. And both players trying to defend towards that back of the site, fully taken down.
This is like a realization from last round, right? They don't have the harbor. They don't have a double wall to go forward, and we saw them get super stalled at 410. And then the Omen Smokes gave them a bit of cover, but they ran to the back of A. 100 Thieves did, and they died. So here, they said, all right, we have the one wall. Let's just keep pushing through. We can't stop. If they get stalled, it seems like 100 Thieves run out of options almost immediately. So, prevent the stall. Keep pressing W.
Boom.
Even the smokes that was thrown by Asuna towards that back of the site. So smoking the common spots that you want to play here.
I mean, MIBR getting the run back a chance would be nice for them too, because they can like breathe themselves.
For MIBR,
I want to see. I think I want EG 100 Thieves a chance personally.
Right towards this spot.
I want to see those two. I think that'd be cool.
And it also allows 100 Thieves to
because EG was so close to Toronto as well,
that B site and continue to play that
really
system that we praise them for.
Yeah.
Before this round, MIBR.
And the Ye comeback.
Rifle round coming through with aggression from Icebox in the front of jail. Still in a good spot. Nothing really watching him as of yet. Kess doesn't want to overextend. If he does, he could get shot here by Verno and also potentially traded out by a third player of MIBR inside A site.
So another round towards B. Whether it's comfort or conditioning here, Cryo is going to be again at the spear, or the front of the spear, I should say. It looks like it's only going to be Artazine playing his life. They have Reckoning. An easy retake if they want here, and they will just
imagine
back
if
up
Finesse
to try and stay alive.
and Optic won that chance, bro.
Only gonna do a bit of chip
imagine
here.
Wow.
What a timeline that would be.
Out there right
be crazy.
Oh,
Optic will probably be franchising.
Oh
damn, okay. That's
he was still swinging, right?
What
That's what it's
a god, bro.
Oh my word. So Icebox has full control, and what does this do again? 100 Thieves are going to have to just press W.
It was,
Reckoning goes down again. Their hand is forced, and this is when they start to crumble. Asuna and Xander, though, making a great case for 100 Thieves to keep themselves in this round, and MIBR off of game point.
Is gonna
but
make
there's
all
still
the difference.
The ace in the hole. There's still Icebox. As now they're forced to run
Asuna
back.
has a
This
spike,
would be a huge round from
over.
Asuna. He has been showing
He has
up
a
as
smoke
of late,
in 3
and this would be
seconds.
a
Where
huge
will
moment.
he hold is the question.
Spike not planted for him. He wants to make them guess that he's playing backside.
Okay,
Really
he chooses to smoke there, so he's not spotted up top.
Separated for the retake.
Interesting. No, he's
How
gonna
is he
spot him.
here
He's
already?
gonna. Oh! He turns around at the right time.
Sense for the third
The
kill.
timing is so clutch from Asuna.
Has everything now for Asuna.
Oh, that's so.
Knows that the next
oh my
rotate is
god,
from
that's so
spawn.
lucky. Send him. Oh,
Oh my god, Shenum hits it!
The reposition.
Asuna tries to carry
The
a second
crossover
one
on him.
over, but
Shenum
it's
manages
just
to
too
clutch it
much
down.
in the second battle, and Shenum gets a
Huge.
very big defuse to put MIBR on game point.
Paycheck sensors went off.
Yeah, that first shot, though, coming out from Osmos all the way
You
up
guys are-
towards the
you guys are a bunch of
spawn.
Osmos haters,
Forced to
though,
tempo
damn.
up for 100 Thieves. Beautiful Reckoning to answer out. Thrown here by Artazine. You can't stand still to go for shots to shoot against your opponents. You flood back in for MIBR, and Asuna almost had it. He had a great series last week for his birthday buff, but this time around, just staying with the group in the kill column here, and they're at least fragging out as a team, but also trailing behind by 6 rounds against MIBR.
And that's the impressive part, you know, to talk about it again. The rounds are still, as Asuna does that,
Redemption.
They're still tough for 100
Yes,
Thieves to be
y'all.
getting down to one
I
person
like
up to a
Asuna.
1v1 fight here.
This is
But
a
they
beta,
are
but
still
if you wanna
grabbing a
use
few,
Jinwoo
and
as a
off that
pick, I can't
kill,
defend
the
you
first
here.
blood for Asuna here, getting his fire
He
back from
uses
that
Jinwoo
last
because he
round.
loves
Could be a
Manhwa.
little that gusto.
He's
that the
been
team
on soul
needs.
leveling. He's just a nerd
No
like
touch and go
us.
for 100 Thieves. In the mid-round, you still have util
Don't
for
include
EU.
me
It's
with
just about
them.
to mention, you could start droning here towards this A side, kind of get a
My
tell.
bad, Core.
That might
My
be
bad.
the instant hit right after.
Have a Jinwoo baits his
Smoke's already
friends
coming in
to
towards
oral.
the screen.
Does he
The double
actually?
push definitely gives 100 Thieves space.
It's been
here.
a while since I
MIBR have a
completed
long
soul
way to
leveling. I don't
rotate around,
remember.
but 100 Thieves have to be ready for that post plant. Cryo says it'll be
Damn,
easy
nice
enough
Cryo.
with Shenum down as well.
Wait, is this
And that's
come
going to be
back?
a Viper's Pit.
Cass needed to put his alarm bot at some point. Even if Cryo falls here, at least he'll get information for the team.
Ooh.
Oh, that came all
What
the
is
way
he,
back
eh?
from spawn, so don't really
Cass
know how many
Kwan.
players are
Rocking.
rooting and
Ooh,
flanking.
nice
Cass with
shot,
the first kill, though.
Cass.
Oh. Artsine has
That's
to peel off. And a missed shot.
Fake comeback.
And that's
I
gonna be
low key
enough.
might be.
100 Thieves keep themselves alive for another
they
round
have to
here to bring
save
it to
next
7
round,
to 12.
so
And they got a lot of work
RZ
to do,
and Cortezia
though,
with the
to get
guns.
back
I
against
imagine they at least get one
MIBR.
DOS
The money's
boss.
going to be there. They should be able to
But
get
big
the guns
committal,
in.
100 Thieves, right? They
Also
got
the
an
play of
ult
how
out.
100 Thieves scaled up towards
Zen's
his A
ult's
site
gone.
by using that pit
But
and
4 away from
controlling
Cass's,
screens
like
and even
5 away
deep
from
towards
the
screens.
use, so
You don't allow here Cortezia to
not
get
a
the
lot they can
lockdown.
use. So at least a decent
and start the retake.
Not bad.
I was just about to mention again.
Maybe pick up, maybe not.
That
Let's see.
shot coming out from Cortezia to get the backstab onto Kess would have been huge there.
Damn, how do these fans are not loud, bro? They do not believe. Holy hell.
Exactly. So then it thankfully at least
13
playing from that
on
bottom
blind,
belt
OT
with
and
that
Asian.
shot.
Damn.
But thankfully, Kess in this position right here is able to get that headshot onto Icebox and save the round really for
The timeout from
100 Thieves.
IBR to
Now
probably
this time
close it
Fraud
out. Makes sense.
is
Yeah.
calling the first timeout for the side of 100 Thieves. Or sorry, for MIBR. Definitely doesn't want to let this lead slip. And for the Thieves to gain that momentum here for the second half.
Yeah, they probably want to make sure close it out as soon as they can.
Building with this team, he's got to be pretty happy right now. He's always been a big proponent of being able to use flexible players and be like, hey, I need you to do this, please do this, and to just have them kind of say yes, and he can mold them into a situation. Loves to be able to do that. So being able to put Verno on calling, have Artsing kind of co-IGL, and the team add a little communal comm throughout the middle of the game.
See what's going on.
He's got to be excited to see where this team can go.
Yeah, definitely. It almost seems like a continuous work in progress though for Fraud. There's not really a moment where, okay, well, all of my players are comfortable in their roles, comfortable in what they have to do, so they're still switching things in and out here. Remember, Artazine was the one that was first calling here for the side of MIBR after Noswer, unfortunately, was dropped on that side as the initiator IGL. So then they're still trying to find their groove, and they have so at least in this series against 100 Thieves. And that may be at least that positive aspect that Fraud could take out of this first map.
I love that pick. That's so funny.
You're starting to see an MIBR that almost looks like the MIBR from the kickoff and stage 1. With that said, this is still Icebox, right? This is still their map. So I think the real value that you'll see here as a coach is how they'll perform in the second map against 100 Thieves on Bind.
Nosboss feeling like he needs to make that play now. Moving up just a bit and trying to get an audio cue or even a shot that might mean
I'm going to DM that to Kaplan.
But now the Killjoy utility from Cortezia rests basically along that line of scrimmage at A. They're looking to delay. They realized the rounds were a little bit easier when they were able to stop 100 Thieves for just a moment, but they crashed through the front door once again on A. 3 members again only here at A for MIBR.
Yeah, we're just trying to play full delay with the KJ util, allow the rotate to happen. Once it comes through, you have lockdown.
And boom, we'll take that.
Yeah, you can slice up the map for the retake as well.
But they'll use the lockdown here as well. Okay, this is like
good push back.
I don't know what 100 Thieves do here. They just have to
for MIBR.
continue to give.
They are going to actually have a few to fight
but
for.
Shenam has his ult too.
A tough one. Xander looking to get a kill before it goes off.
Shenam going to use his.
A tough position to be in with that pressure on your
just
shoulders.
Secure,
and now
you might as well,
the rest
bro.
of the members of 4v4 in a distance
you
fight here
use
for
ult
pretty
just
much
to make sure.
He's going to try to hit the front of 410.
2.
Oh my gosh, MIBR.
Okay, wait. Oh, wait, Shenam buys
the
that one.
scopes, it's traded back. Can they get
1
to
to
defuse
1.
though?
They can't get
Eyes
them.
on it here by
Boss finds
Kess.
another. It's just
Has to
Kess.
get the reload in.
Does my goat Kess delay?
Past half, trying to help each other now. Cortezia comes up with another frag. That's going to be the one.
Delays
No, it's not.
Did it stick it?
That's the wrong wire. The Red Bull
No
clutched for Kess to
way,
buy enough time and keep 100 Thieves in Icebox.
The question was there for the rookie, the newcomer for 100
I don't know how
Thieves
they
here.
didn't delay.
Big responsibility to try to win a 1 versus 2 with backs against the wall. A round that could have been converted into a victory for MIBR in this first map of the series. And he's able to delay that time and allow 100 Thieves to stay alive within this fight. Still quite surprised, though, that MIBR did not use their pit on a retake. I thought with that forward positioning from Shenam, you're trying to block vision here from even late 410.
Damn,
give that opener for the rest of the players
sucks.
inside the site to fight out, but maybe they're just going to rethink the ult for the next round. An eco round for MIBR, but a Guardian for Icebox. He'll connect.
Finds one. Was trying to stay there to help Shenam. Loses his life. Shenam missing a shot there, but Xander didn't even give him a chance, really. It wasn't too much of a miss. And it looks like 100 Thieves will be able to run around with run away with another round here. If nothing too crazy continues to happen after that shot from Cortezia.
Yeah, at least there was a crazy shot there, but 2 pairs watching a flank this time around. Weapon upgrade for Artazine. They'll get information for the team as Verno is also scanning in the front of that B site.
Oh,
that timing.
One more.
Turn
Damn.
Throw the smoke causes Cass to move forward, but
Too
they still
far.
repair it.
This might not be a fake comeback.
Just good teamwork and synergy as they try to cover each other.
They do get equal damage, if anything.
Verno jumping around.
Because the economy of 100 Thieves is so chopped.
So it'll kind of be helpful for the next round
get
to
all
have that
three.
Hunter's Fury, but you're looking at quite a few ultimates from 100 Thieves that they can continue to connect these next rounds.
All right, Mr. Goose, see what's up.
Big shots coming out for 100
see
Thieves.
Big G.
You're also seeing why you can play double controller, why the Omen comes out for the composition for the Thieves. When you pull up the Viper wall to at least slice up to take control of green, and also towards yellow.
Yeah, the smoke fits perfect for Ice.
Exactly. You're fighting for space. It's being delayed on the side here for MIBR. And when
MIBR have guns again, they have Verno's ult, and they have Shannon's ult.
For you to plant and escape freely and safely off the pulse plant for 100 Thieves. Weapon round now. Icebox dodges the drone, but the attack side, Hunter Fury opens up the site.
Quick trade. Doesn't look like 100 Thieves wants too much more space, but it has been taken by Cortesia in mid. This is going to be a real tough spot. At least one here, but he's going to see multiple, so it might be an indecisive shot that connects. No one. The spam almost goes through, but hits EU in the knees. Still quite a bit of damage here to keep him softened up. And they're going to be able to force the hand of 100 Thieves a bit with that pit.
You have to fast tempo. The pit already came out, so thankfully you waste that out on the A side, but you have to go for a tap for the spike. Maybe try to force out the Hunter's Fury right away, unless Verno wants to keep it.
Boom. Oh,
beautiful.
Still goes down a little bit late on the ult, though.
Just an alley-oop to himself there, but the spike does get planted.
Very early
lockdown. I mean, it still works.
Cass has the
you expect the team to be there, so they're already buying time for the spike planted, so early doesn't really matter in this case.
Cass with new responsibility now has to hold the spike with
they
an op.
might actually win the OC. Ooh! Icebox out of the air.
Out of the sky for a moment.
Wait, MIBR might bring this back.
Themselves in this Icebox matchup. And it looks like they're going to be able to get onto Verno with the operator.
100 Thieves.
Just showing how much variation he can put to his gameplay. And 100 Thieves now 2 away from the overtime.
The stocks continue to rise here for Cass.
Wait, it might actually happen.
Being able to play some big impact rounds for 100 Thieves.
If MIBR
and also being able to hold out the operator for the team.
They do not make champs.
None expected from Icebox.
IGL Verno,
as he's finally spotted,
interesting change. I would love to actually ask Verno about the IGL spot.
Mid-air, but it still gets shot on the ground.
What that means for him.
Man,
love to ask him about that.
Too.
Yeah, you should listen to also his interviews.
Second MIBR plus.
When he actually had the first victory week 1 against Energy. Very humble player, and also realizing that making it here on the VCT stage is maybe something that was expected on his end, but he took it from a humble perspective, right? It's like, I aim for it. It's okay if I don't make it, but if I do, the job's not done. Now that I've made it, I can actually work with 100 Thieves and try to help the team move to new beginnings here and hopefully qualify for champs. At this point, what's
I gotta get that.
For the target for 100 Thieves to try to qualify for champs is not really just on championship points, but it definitely want to make it into the top 2. But to make it into the top 2, you have to come up with big victories against the remaining teams they have to face up against. If they were to lose against MIBR, who hasn't had the best of starts here for Stage 2, that's a lot of confidence that's knocked out the wind off their sails.
You know, in interviewing EU last week, he did say, he's like, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a bit of a honeymoon phase right now, the fact that we're cruising. But they still obviously look to carry that, right? They know some of these things are clicking, but those definitely still need work to stay clicking. It's not something that just falls into place. So they're aware here. The ebbs and flows are going to be coming with the squad here on their start. 10 to 12 and just 2 more for 100 Thieves, like we said before, to click back in.
An important round for MIBR,
because
this is a buy that if they lose, they don't have money to work with. And Cryo
it's so funny is right when he comes back. Literally when he comes back, he says it.
A slow start, but now it looks like they can't do any wrong.
It almost seems like these last time outs for MIBR were a breather moment for 100 Thieves. So they could get themselves in the correct position.
Austin almost had another one there. Now TP's for control and information. For the side of the attack, as that will be the call for them to move forward. But losing Xander in the beginning, they don't have the wall to move forward, but thankfully, Austin throws that smoke. It's delayed by Poison Orb from MIBR. Now you have to trade out as much as you can. When these smokes will dissipate.
Refreshed on that mid one towards Snowman. Oh, the spam comes through. They just go off of the timing and what might be a hot spot to shoot. High Tide comes through with the Reckoning going down, and this is going to be a sketchy fight as they all peek out from the wall. And really no flashes to be used in this situation. So it's about where your aim is and how fast you are each time.
And there's no counter for 100 Thieves. They have to push forward out of this, so MIBR is just waiting for them.
There's a spam, almost the second one controlled there, and Artson's gonna get the fade away.
Wow.
The last one to hit that they need for the defuse, and MIBR finally sealed the deal on Icebox.
You were
It
right.
took a couple
You
of
were
rounds
right.
and some
Fake comeback.
timeouts from front.
Fake
but
comeback.
those timeouts gave good value for
Vamos,
MIBR to
carajo.
capitalize on that last round and get the victory
Damn.
and secure their map pick of the
I thought
Icebox
for
against
sure 100 Thieves would have got
Again,
OT.
smart play being done by the
The
lockdown, and
map was
both
much
players
higher, yeah,
showing
bro.
patience, knowing that
I wonder what the
100 Thieves has
odds
to
were
rush out on that
for
smoke
this
to fight against them.
game.
So MIBR have definitely tapped into their aggressive side again for Icebox, knowing that Verno and Icebox can work together on those early calls, get themselves in a position, but defense still a little wanting for them as 100 Thieves were really able to get behind that armor.
Good news, though, silver lining for 100 Thieves is it was a very slow start.
That's true.
They actually made it competitive towards the end on that second half, and now they have an opportunity here to play on their map pick up by.
We got Bind on the other side. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Holy. Vamos porra, toma no cu. Is that how you say it? Is what it is. Good. I guess I use it, right? I think so. Don't say that. Why? What does that mean? What is Val? I thought Vamo mean let's go.
Gun here.
You are what?
Sorry.
What does it mean? Okay, Portuguese to English.
I'm on my way.
No, why would you send that? Why? No. Wait, don't clip that. Wait, yo, chill. He set me up, bro. It's an insult that Brazilians do that. Clearly, I guess, yeah. Clearly. Use that Henrico like it was 1987. He was like, my rights now. Shit. Where's man when we need him? I'll be watching Sassy, bro. I'll be Sassy. Shit is what it is. But, so, I'll be honest. I have not been to the gym in 4 days. And if I'm not able to go today, I can't go tomorrow either. So, as I see what I meant, not doing that. Hell no, I'm good.
Collected specimens.
So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna end it here, since there's no more live interviews, cause I want to go to the gym, personally. So I'm gonna do that. I appreciate y'all watching, all the follows, everybody, and I appreciate y'all. You know, much love, bro. 100 Thieves should win. If MIBR win, I'm happy for them. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back Tuesday though. I'll be back Tuesday for some more challenges. Right? Cool. Love the stream. Appreciate you. Much love, homies. All right. I appreciate y'all, bro. I'll take care. I'll see you Tuesday. Okay.